Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. How's everybody doing? Oh, I still have a very creaky microphone. I only ever notice this when I'm streaming. Dang it. I apologize for the microphone stand. At some point, I'm gonna get my act into gear. Can you say that? Get myself into gear. Get my act up. What's the saying? At some point, I'm gonna get organized and I'm going to put some WD-40 on my microphone stand. I apologize for the creak. Hi everyone, how are we today? Have we had a good weekend so far? Have we had a good week? Has the animatic sunken in yet? Get my act together? I think that's what it is. Yes, maybe. Our brain's fuzzled today. Go eat, Mira. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hi, Amen. Hi, Mira. Hi, One Woman Band. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Henry. Hi, Victor. Welcome to the second stream. Hi, Sid. Suntix just re-subscribed. Almost 3 years. Oh my gosh. That's so long. It's so long. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Hi, Worth Girl. Hi, Lighter. Hi, Wolf Paw. Hi, McGrunty. Have I missed anyone? Hi, Shiny Novan. How we feeling? Hey, Eamon. Did I say hello to everybody who's here? Hi, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky? Vicky. Hello, hello. Welcome to chat, my dude. Tired but doing good. I feel that. Dudes, I've had a week. I'll explain a little bit more of how... Yeah, I've had a tiring week too. Vicky's good? Cool, that's good to hear. Whew. Get your act on the bridge when you come to it. Get your act on the bridge when you come to it. Okay, sure. Everyone been feeling it? Everyone been feeling it, dudes. I had a presentation on Friday. What day is it? I had a presentation. You got 2. Oopsie. You got 2, my dude. I had a presentation on Friday, and like all week until Friday, I was working until like 10 p.m, sometimes later. And I'm just still feeling that. So yeah. With the Martin design that you left on Insta. Oh yeah, let's go. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I forgot to check the other channels. Give me a second, guys. Let me just try to figure stuff out. I don't know how organized I've been. It's been 2 weeks since the Draw This in Your Style. Since we did a go at this, because we had a little break with the animatic. Yes, I completely forgot to add supplemental images. I just quickly need to do that. Give me a sec. Because Vicky sent me a picture on Instagram, which is amazing. You guys have to see it. I could have sworn I put it into a drawing like right after, but I didn't. I need to be more organized. But I'm going to do that now. Would you like me to use your Instagram name, Vicky, or should I just use your Twitch name here? Hi, Sam. Highlight your text. Yes, Sam is here. Edit text. I didn't check Twitter either, or X. Do people still call it Twitter? I kind of refuse to call it anything else. I'm also kind of thinking I'm not really wanting to use it anymore. I never really used it before, but didn't feel good. I don't like it. I'm gonna use your Twitch name if that's alright, my dude, Vicky. Because I was like, right, I immediately downloaded the image as soon as you sent it, but I didn't insert it into this week's thing yet. I'm doing that right now. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I'm rolling away on my chair. Dude, I've been in my flat. I've been in my flat for coming up to a year, actually. It's 10 months now. And I'm still not used to the crooked floors. That's not Vicky. There we go. And there we go. Okay. We got there. We got there. I am so sorry that I forgot to insert that immediately. There we go. There we go. Perfectly fine. Awesome. Call it X because it sounds like X-Men and they're cool. It's Twitter, not X. Never used it. Always be Twitter in your heart. Yeah. How is your injury, my dude? You uploaded a video. That's so cool. Let's go. You enjoy homework, hamster. Hi, Marty. Hi, everybody. Right. I was not looking at chat while I was inserting that. I could have sworn... Am I, like, so disorganized? I could have sworn I put that into a thing. But I guess not. Dudes, it's been 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just going to quickly open up Twitter to see if there's any kind of thing that people have sent me there. Socials. Yeah, I have talked about... I'm pondering going on Blue Sky. Is that something that is worth doing? I never know. Okay, I think we're good. Because I posted on Twitter last week, there's a little bit more notifications than otherwise, but we're good. Nothing on Twitter. Right. Sorry, everybody. I'm organized. Actually, I'm absolutely not organized. I'm not organized. I've been scrambling this week to keep up. And I still haven't been able to keep up. Hi, Lady K. Right. We have Vicky's drawing in. I think that was all I saw on Instagram. Instagram's been being weird with me, where it's like been glitching out and not been working every single time. I'm just gonna triple check that there's nothing more there, because Instagram's been annoying me. Social media's been annoying me. Things have not been working very well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. I'm trying with technology. Technology's not been working with me. How are we feeling? I've asked this before. I hope everyone's all right, despite being tired. It's kind of that time of the year where things are getting darker. It's getting colder, but life doesn't let up. Yeah, technology can be very tricky. It's been especially tricky this week. Feeling good. That's good to hear. That's awesome to hear. So happy that Henry, that you're healing. That's also great to hear. I'm a bit scatterbrained today. Do I? Oh my god. There are dogs having a go at each other. Can you hear that through the microphone? There are really like a dog fight happening. I hear owners shouting, trying to get the dogs. Hanging in there, yeah. It's that time of year, isn't it? It's that time of year where I'm in limbo. Taking my jumper off, I'm hot in here. Or I'm in limbo where I am trying to, like, not feel Christmassy too early. But it's so hard. Guys, we went Christmas decoration shopping today. Today? This week, not today. The shops are closed on a Sunday. I don't know what we'd be trying to do today. Can't wait for hopefully snow. Yeah, snow is always fun. I get Christmassy incredibly soon. And I'm like unashamedly getting Christmassy this year, because I never have time to properly enjoy like the Advent time and Christmas when it does roll around. So I'm like trying to kind of like enjoy it now. And I'm so happy because Simon's kind of on board, because we've been Christmas decoration shopping, because we don't have any Christmas decorations. Do you like my Christmas decorations? We don't have any because we moved out. So we get to like find our own style of Christmas decor and like get our own stuff. And since the shops have started rolling in the Christmas stuff, we're like, oh, let's get in there early and see what we can find. So that's been cool. That is very fun. Absolutely. We need to figure out what kind of lights we want to do. It's probably harder to not feel Christmassy early for non-Americans when you all don't have Thanksgiving. Yeah, I guess you guys maybe start feeling more Thanksgiving-y. Is there like excitement in the build up to Thanksgiving as there is for Halloween and Christmas and such? there like an excitement in the build up to that? Are there like Thanksgiving decorations? I don't know. This is like a part. Okay, Lighter says no. Not really? Okay. That's the thing where it's like you start thinking about decorating and like, well, we're going to put the Christmas tree and what kind of style of decorations do we have? What colors? What's our color palette? Yeah, that's not fun. But you got to kind of like fantasize the winter months, and I think Christmas does it like a good job in that. And then after Christmas stuff, you know, it starts getting lighter again, so that's cool. Remembrance Day on November 11th, so Christmas starts on the 12th. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's that kind of time of year as well. I've been wearing a poppy pin. I have a little pin that is the shape of a poppy, because lest we forget. And I think it's especially important in today's day and age that we do not forget what happened almost 100 years ago. But let's not keep it downer. I'm feeling Christmassy. There's an excuse to not be Christmassy. Oh. So you're allowed to start being Christmassy after Thanksgiving. That's how it works. Interesting. Okay. Because I guess we don't really have one of those things, right? I mean, I think the Swiss and Germans are very interesting in their like lead up to Christmas, and like how strict they are on when traditions start. Because from what I kind of hear is like you're not allowed to put up the tree too early. I don't know. I mean, obviously not everyone follows this. They celebrate on the 24th, not on the 25th. It's really interesting having that kind of culture all throughout me growing up. Of my Christmases have been very, very steeped in English tradition. They created Christmas right after Halloween in the US. Oh, is that the case? Because like here, it's like you're kind of frowned upon if you start feeling Christmassy before Advent. It's kind of like you can't start feeling Christmassy before the 1st of December. People are like, come on, that's a bit too joyful. Come on. But I'm being a bit unashamed this year. Small Christmas tree? Ah, yeah, for sure. I'm considering having a tiny Christmas tree in my room. I probably shouldn't. But the thing is, I have like a plant that I put behind my desk that is kind of like a divider between my desk and my bed. And that plant is very unhappy right now because it needs more daylight. So I've put it at my window. It's still very unhappy, so it's probably going to have to move again. But now I have this empty space. So what am I going to put there? I'm like, another plant, of course. No, I need to figure out something to put there because it just feels empty. It's very quickly become a dumping ground. I don't know, maybe like a little Christmassy nativity scene or something. But plants, we love plants. So what makes me incredibly sad around wintertime is that plants are very sad around wintertime, especially the plants we put out in the balcony usually, or like we have outside in summer. Let's ignore that. Look, dude, we're still on the starting soon. We're still on the starting soon screen. You're good. We're talking about Christmas. Not the biggest fan of most holidays. I don't like the very corporate side of Christmas. I don't like that, like, there's this wasteful side of Christmas. For me, Christmas is cozy. Yes, okay, we're being a little bit more consumerist this year because we have to kind of get some decorations, but then we'll use those decorations year on again and again and again. We're also debating on having a potted Christmas tree so that we can kind of like, we don't have to buy a Christmas tree every year. We'll see what we decide there. I don't know. Playing this into Christmas music. She started in September. I feel very Christmassy in September. I usually have like a spurt of feeling Christmassy end of September, and then like usually like mid-November it really starts. It's starting earlier this year. Interesting. I'm so interested to see like all these different like cultural differences when it comes to Christmas. For me, it's spending time like with loved ones and appreciating the time that you have together. It's fireplace, cozy candles. It's Oh, I was just going to say it's snuggling with cats, but it's my first year without cats. Because they both passed away. But yeah, it's just really like time to spend with family, to just slow down a bit, even though the lead up to Christmas is usually incredibly fast. So yeah, sorry guys, that hits me every now and again. That does hit me every now and again. Although, not to put pressure on my parents, but they've been talking about getting a kitty. They've been talking about maybe they might get a cat in the new year. They might adopt 2 kitties. So I'm really, really excited if they can. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We're healing. We're healing. We're singing Christmas music on your birthday on the 5th of July. Because why not? Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. So you might get to meet new kittens. Not kittens. They said they don't want kittens. But like maybe more senior cats from some sort of cat home that they can like give a nice final years of their life to. Giving presents is more fun now. For sure. I'm a terrible receiver of presents. Because I don't, like, unless I know the person knows me incredibly well, and there's like maybe 3 people in my life that know me well enough to get like really good presents, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of receiving presents because I don't like receiving presents that I then have no use for, or don't like aesthetically like, or I don't know, and then I either have to gift on or get rid of, especially get rid of, because like my sustainability brain is just like, this is wasteful. But yeah. I'm terrible to get gifts for. Like, no, don't ever get me gifts. Don't ever get me gifts. Just smile away and get rid of it. Oh, it's really hard sometimes. It's really hard. Especially if it's like stuff, because I've got like this, like, I've got the sustainability hat on, right? 3 years of studying has kind of made me aware of like how wasteful a lot of the things that we have, or the way that things work, how wasteful it sometimes is. And that's what I don't like about Christmas time, is it's a very capitalist time of year. It's a very wasteful time of year. But like if something's like plastic or like made in China or made in somewhere where you know the workers aren't getting paid fairly, I'm just kind of like, okay. I never know what I want either. I'm always just kind of like, don't get me anything. And I mean that seriously. I'm not one of those people who is like mad if you don't get me anything. I'm like, just seriously, just don't get me anything and I'm perfectly happy. In fact, I'm happier if you don't get me anything, because then I don't have the stress of being like, oh gosh, what is it? It's kind of like that kind of thing. But yeah, there are like very few people that know me well enough to always be very good at gifting. But even clothes aren't as good anymore. Yeah, I mean, I choose my clothes very... I'm very, very strict when it comes to choosing clothes. And because I want to choose quality, because I want it to last me a long time, and I want it to like fit in my wardrobe so that I wear it a lot. And yeah, I still need to hone that part in, because sometimes there's just clothes where it's like, oh, I really like this, I really want it. When am I going to wear it? No idea. Yeah. When you made lists? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Made a tradition that you do your best to make the presents you give away. Feel that's more worth than store-bought things. Oh, I always make stuff because I'm broke as a joke and I can draw. So I always make stuff. In fact, actually, I know my mum doesn't watch my streams, so I can say this. This is like the one time she watches my streams. I know my mum doesn't watch my streams, so I'm doing something for my mum. It was her birthday like on Wednesday, but like she's in the UK right now, so I've got to hustle until she's back. But what I'm doing is actually, we could go to the drawing tab. I'm drawing over photos of us. No, Sam. I'm drawing over photos of us, like different photos. It's not just me and my mum, it's my mum and her dad, it's my mum and her mum and sister, and my parents together, my mum and my brother and her friend. So it's like we always I've like asked around family and friends, can you send me pictures of like your favorite moments with my mum? And I got sent like so many pictures. But yeah, I think I got like almost 100 pictures that I have to sift through, but this is the first drawing and I'm gonna do some more. And I'm gonna kind of like, you know, because it's kind of, it's a little bit more personal than just a photo, and kind of collage them up and give her that. But she's coming back on Thursday. I'm gonna see her next Saturday, so I need to hustle. I need to rush to get this done. Dude, this is talking into a just chatting stream. I've completely lost the plot. Talking about Christmas and all that. I get excited for Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas. But yeah, I always draw something. I always paint something. Like that's always like an interesting time of year because I do so much painting when I also just do not have time. Nice to have a chat. Always nice to have a chat. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I get done. I have an idea for other presents that I'm gonna paint or draw. But there's also like a lot of family members and friends. It's their birthdays around Christmas as well. My dad's birthday on the 28th of December. Simon's birthday on the 5th of January. And I'm just kind of like, my nana's birthday on the 4th of January. Everybody's birthdays. So I've also, next to Christmas presents, I have to remember and organize a bunch of other presents. It's all right, Fancy Pants, we haven't started yet. We're talking about Christmas. You're all right, my dude. But yeah, there's gonna be more Christmas chats soon. I'm going. So in the last week of November, there's gonna be no streams. So I think the 29th, no, the 30th of November, there's gonna be no stream on Sunday. Because I'm going to a Christmas market abroad. I'm going to France to a Christmas market. And I'm excited. Yeah, we're doing like a weekend trip where like I'm literally, I finish work at 5 p.m. on Saturday. 5:15, I've got to be at the station to get on a train. It went up in my suitcase. Yeah, and then like Saturday evening will arrive, and like Sunday and Monday I'm being like, you know what, uni, no. So I'm not going to uni on that Monday. And we're going to one of the most famous Christmas markets in the world. So I'm excited. I'll do a story time because yeah, a friend of mine and I, every year we go to a different Christmas market, and we've kind of like used up, or we visited all the ones, like the bigger ones in the area, that are like a day trip's worth of travel away. And now we've decided we're going to go abroad. So that's cool. I'm excited. My mum always goes to a Christmas market abroad every year, so she gave me some recommendations. The French ones are apparently great. Yeah. So I made Christmas stuff. Carved a tiny nativity for your mum. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. I've done a bunch of crazy stuff for Christmas. I've done so much drawing stuff for Christmas. Anyway, let us get into things that are slightly more topical, shall we? We could just catch up. It's been a week since we've catched up, and I don't think we usually have much of a catch up when there's an animatic stream. So it's been almost 2 weeks when we had a catch up. Ketchup? How about mayo? I'm so out of it today. I'm so out of it. I need to be honest with you guys, because I'm gonna have to say this at some point anyway. You're crushing everyone on Among Us plushie? That's cute. That's so cute. I need to be really honest with you guys, because the last 2 weeks have kicked my backside. This is my progress for the week 4. Draw this in your style. So like Cleo and Lizzie in the forest. I made no more progress since the last stream. Since the last 2 streams. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I might have to skip this one because I just can't. I've had no time. I love the expression. This is the same joke that we had 2 weeks ago, guys. It's getting old. It's fine. It's fine. But I have, until stream started, been working on today's. I'm allowed to lie to you. Oh no, I want to be frank with you guys. But this is until like 20 minutes before the stream started. This is the point that I got to in this week's drawing. Just a lot of fog. That's a good one. So we're gonna continue this later. I'll talk about my thoughts on it in a bit, but first, you said yours in an hour. Let's have a look. Oh, that's spoiler territory already. Let's have a look at the submissions, eh? Let's have a look at what everyone wanted to do. Everyone's done. When I get back from my streaming hiatus, I can do drawings I missed on stream. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I'm terrified with the Cleo and Lizzie one though, because I've got such like difficult poses in my brain. Maybe I'm overthinking it, and that's why I've kind of thrown myself into a bit of an art block. Touche. We're gonna have to address how Fancy Pants only took 1 hour when we get to it. But yeah. Doc Gamer, thank you so much for the follow, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. You rushed, boy. Oh, dude. To be fair, I also just had to chill a little bit this afternoon and this morning and watched YouTube while working on it. So I wasn't as efficient as I could be, but yeah. Spite and desperation. I feel that so bad. Because I was sat there going like, it's 5:30. I'm streaming in 30 minutes. Do I rush Martin so that the line art's done? And then I was like, no. Did you forget about his mustache? That was so funny. I read that back as well. That was so funny. Right. So this is the animatic frame that for the past 2 weeks you guys have been redrawing. I'm excited. I love this frame so much. Did you guys in about an hour because you wanted to finish in time to be included on stream? You had so much time, Henry. Yes. I feel like I inserted you like a while back, didn't I? Oh, did you? Oh, I'm guessing you finished it yesterday in that case. Yeah, you probably finished it yesterday. And it's early morning for you because time zones. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So, you guys had 2 weeks to draw this. I also had 2 weeks to draw this. And I started this afternoon, so that's just how it is. I think a lot of us finished it today because I sent like a reminder yesterday going like, by the way, we're still doing this. And you guys really delivered. You guys delivered so, oh, you did so well. So yeah, this is the frame that everyone's redrawing. By the way, this frame is like so much more saturated than the original. The colors are more vibrant than the original, almost sickly so. Like I almost don't really like this drawing because the colors are so vibrant. But the reason that I do this, just FYI, is because this is an image that I've had to print out multiple times. And so if I have to go to a print shop and have a drawing printed out, I have to bump up the saturation, make it generally lighter, up the contrast and stuff, so that the print looks good. Otherwise it's far too dark. Sorry for the late. Oh. How late was the submission, Eamon? Because do I have you? Oh yeah, oh no, I got you. You're fine. You're fine. Sometimes it can be a little bit overhyped. Yeah, no, you're good, my dude. That's not late. That's approximately when I was like gathering stuff together. It's the Day of the Dead. But that's like some animatic frames are like incredibly in your face and bright because they've been made into prints. And I'm like, too lazy to have to readjust the colors every time. Hope you can finish for next week. Dude, I feel that's so bad, Grey Griffin. I feel that's so bad. But yeah, it's same here. I have also not finished, but I have the luxury of being able to finish on stream or work on it on stream. I think like 5 minutes before stream, I checked. If you didn't send it in like 5 minutes before stream started, then you're good. 5 minutes before stream was the last time I checked, so we're good. Oh wow, dude! So it's already been a year. That's crazy. That's so long. But you know what I realized? It's like there's a slight shadow of a moon in the background here, where I didn't obviously erase the moon properly. I don't know if that it's like visible on stream, but that's irritating me now. Oh well. But yeah, this is the frame that we were drawing. 34 minutes in. We're totally on time. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's actually stick to tradition and have a certain master artist first. You guys know who we got first on the lineup? It's Sam's drawing. Here we are. I can't go see right through them. Love that. So did you make the entirety of Impulse? Dude, you can also hand in next week and I'll show you. There's like a drawing or two from last Draw This in Your Style. So you can always hand it in a week later and I'll still show it. It's so good, right? Sam's done an amazing job again. And this is 4 characters. Now, I do have to say a little bit of critique, Sam. Just a little bit of critique. I'm missing Martin's cloak. I would have loved to have a cloak. Use 3 colours on default. Just so weird. Oh, interesting. So you've got your own colour palette put together. Interesting. One of these days, you're going to draw a really serious scene and then Efo is there. No default palette? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Mind your English. Is it etho? Are you saying etho or are you saying effort? Or I'm assuming so. I am also, like I said, I'm not really here today. So like jokes maybe go over the head a little bit. I did not just awoke. I've been awake for a good 10 hours. But we're going to ignore that. Oh, I love it. Every time I enjoy it. Like Efo, the little statue. Oh, that little Efo. Yes. Little Evo. Okay, yes. I like that idea. Oh, what would be a good frame to do that as? I know exactly what would be a good frame to do just a little Evo as. I'm showing you guys now. But I know the perfect frame. Here, this one. Right? Just a little Evo. So B-Dubs is shouting at little Evo. Presets 30 colors it gives you. Just using those can be limited with 4 people in similar colors. For sure. Oh, it would be great, yeah. It would be great. To be fair, actually, like putting little Efo in any of these frames would be great. Like Boat Boys with Efo. Oh, but it still has to be shorter than little Efo. Oh, yes. I'm so here for it. I'm so here. Needed this on your desk by Monday. Are there any other great ones? Oh, of course. Iconic. Cleo/Gem threatening little Efo. You done nothing wrong. No, money next week because I need time. Thank you. 48 hours. Okay. Good for you. Okay. To get some rest though. You need it. Anyway. There are some good ones that could be done on there. Righty ho. Can we make this happen? I mean, if we get another frame with Etho in it, it's all impossibility. It's honk shoe time. Okay. Righty-ho, should we start with... we've already started. We've started with peak. We've started with peak art. Amazing art. Let's continue. So this is the drawing that Vicky sent in on Instagram. You guys haven't seen this one yet. Look at it. Look at this. I'm sorry, Sam. Look at this art style, man. I love it. Like Martin's style, like I said. Took 3.5 hours. Yeah, you can see the work gone into that. I like that Momo's also holding a spyglass here. It's cool. He's totally giving Odysseus vibes. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Blonde Odysseus. For sure. Mart style. We like how you draw Martin, aka Mart style. Yes. Oh, but I love your art style so much. I like how you do impulse as well. I think they're cool. Right? Absolutely. Also, like the ghosts have a lot cleaner line art than Martin, who's got a little bit more scratchy line art. I kind of like that. It's kind of like more gosh, what's it called? Grounding him. It feels more grounding rather than the kind of ethereal ghosts with the perfect line art. He's from the Earth Kingdom and Atla. Absolutely. That was intentional? Like the Earth Kingdom thing? Oh my gosh. Oh, or the scratchy line art. Or the scratchy line art. That's also a possibility. We've been making comments. I like it. It's so cool. The line art, yeah. For sure. No, I do. So which one is your usual line art? Is it the cleaner one or is it the scratchy one? Which one's your default? Which one did you have to kind of adjust for one of them? I'm intrigued to know. Scratchy, very textured art style. I loved. Dudes, same. Me too. Texture is the best. Nice. I love this one. And this is like a really cool opportunity because people haven't seen this one yet. I was the first one to be able to see this. I got it on Instagram DMs. So good. Texture is amazing. You've done such a good job here as well. I love so the star. I don't know if these are stars in the background, but it's a Procreate brush called Snowfall. I'm assuming it is. I recognize it. Oh, is it called Snowfall? I can't remember. But it's definitely, I use it for snow. But I like the idea that it could be stars or it could be snow. Because like the snow of kind of showing the winter is coming from Third Life. I like that a lot. It's really cool. It gives a really cool texture. Anyway, done such a good job. You did great. Very good. Next we have Whimsy from the Cleo and Winter's Coming. Blue Aura and Martin. Oh, Blue Aura and Martin. Frostbite. Oh, I see that. Especially like with the pink nose and everything. Yeah. Oh, I kind of see that in the shading now. I really scaled up this image, so maybe I shouldn't have kept it. Maybe I should have kept it at the original size. It's got a little bit more pixely. We like that detail. It's cold. I see that in the hair especially now. Yeah. Cool, that's such a sweet little detail. So we've got Whimsy next, who's done the little Cleo and Lizzie from last draw. I can't say last week. I can't say it. But you guys know what I mean. The week 4 draw this in your style. And Lizzie's hair does look so good. Like, look at these colors. I really like people who do like very vibrant traditional art. It's so cool. I love it. It's like the mix between the pencil and the paint as well. I'm guessing it's watercolor and pencil drawing. So vibrant. It's so cool. And like the little fireflies everywhere. It really feels like a mystical, magical forest with the mushrooms as well. And yes, So, you know the vibe that this is giving me, and I don't know if it's just because of Lizzie's hair, and I think this is a very niche vibe. I think this is a very niche vibe, but this was my childhood, okay? So hear me out. Lizzie reminds me of one of the characters from Sonic Underground. Did anyone watch Sonic Underground in the 2000s? And she kind of like reminds me of the sister. Can I Google image? Does anyone know this? Am I so niche? It had the best theme tune. It went Sonic Underground. It was so weird. It was like Sonic, and he had like two siblings fighting like a war. Again, so like there's like, so in this one's like Sonic Robotnik is like a very evil guy who's like turning people into cyborgs, into like evil cyborgs. And then Sonic and his siblings have they've escaped. They were like, they're the chosen ones to defeat him. And are they like the kids of the queen? Maybe they're royalty, I can't remember. But they lose their mother. They don't know where their mother is. She's like very cryptically appears every now and again. But yeah, and they have like powers of band. So they're a band, just as a side thing. Right, where's my window? There it is. Bye, Vicky. Have a wonderful rest of your day. But this is Sonic's sister. I can't remember her name, but like, it kind of has that vibe. I've just had this core memory unlocked by this drawing. So good. But Sonic Underground. If I can, man. I only ever bootlegged that in single episodes on YouTube. I could never find the whole series. And I heard it got cancelled, and I was just so invested in the story. And Sonic Underground. You guys need to listen to the theme tune, man. It's so good. It's fire. This is my childhood. Anyway, that's what Whimsy's Lizzie design looks like. It reminds me of. Part 1224 bootleg? No, as in like you know, when you got illegally videos on YouTube. I shouldn't be talking about this live on stream, should I? I think we'd be lying if we've never watched the bootleg before. That's how we all consumed Hamilton back in the day, right? That's how we all consumed our favorite musicals, because they were only on Broadway in New York. Anyway. Whimsy, I love the colours. They're so cool. I've now got the theme tune of Sonic Underground in my head. Would I get copyright striked if I play it? I don't know. But yes, that is basically kind of what I had going on. Yeah. Next we have Wolfpaw, who, oh dude, I love your art style so much, Wolfpaw. It's so cool, and like seeing the ghosts in this art style is also really awesome. I'm so intrigued with how many people like kept the ghosts, like kept like the design of the ghosts and the positioning of the ghosts. A Sonic soundtrack sounds like it would definitely cover me. True. I might send it in. Remind me to send it in the Discord later, because it's fire. I'm gonna have to see if I can maybe find it. Maybe it's like on Prime Video or something nowadays. But yeah, it was interesting to see like, and also like the newer compositions, because there were a couple people who did it, but I think the majority who, there's a lot of people who didn't, but I was like assuming that pretty much no one would take the exact posing. And that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I've not been thinking a lot recently, I'm gonna be honest. I do really like the composition, and that's why I'm kind of like taking on the composition almost like exactly myself. But yeah. Couldn't draw the exact posing. Wolfpaw, oh man, the colours, the shading, like the moonlight reflecting on Martin's hair is so cool. And it's just really nice. I love all your designs of the ghost as well. One of my best compositions from this time period. Agreed. Like I'll talk about this when I get to mine, but like I couldn't come up with a better composition, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that I also like Impulse's design here as well. It's kind of like, and Mumbo's kind of like adding to a little bit of armor, a little bit of defense, kind of showing that this is kind of a bit more of a Jimmy also has it. They all have this shoulder pad. How did I miss Jimmy's? Oh, because he doesn't have it over. That's so smart. He doesn't have it over his back because he has canary wings. I wouldn't have considered that. Martin's expression as well is so good. I love it. Is Martin yellow at this point, right? He's one of the final yellows when he says goodbye. Because I couldn't quite remember. I couldn't quite remember what exactly was his life standings, but I think because he has like this yellow scarf, he was on yellow. I'm not sure. But yeah. Great art style. I think it's so cool. And I love your Martin design here. Very fun. Next we've got Sand, which is also really cool. So the ghosts here just look really smug. Just guess what life he was on? Honestly, could not think of any other composition besides the original. That's kind of my problem. I couldn't think of anything else either. I love how the ghosts look so smug here. They're like, yeah, you're gonna die. I don't know. But also all the watcher eyes watching him. Exactly. Really cool. It's a really cool glow as well. And I love how like the ghosts kind of are the ones shining a light from like the back on Martin. The expressions are spot on. Yeah, right? The ghosts are kind of like shining a light on the back of Martin, but he's like shrouded in darkness because he's now going towards the shadow. I think that's so cool. Not the watchers, not the watchers. Oh no. I think that's such a cool detail, and it's something I might consider when I shade. Although the moonlight kind of might disturb that a bit, but it's so good. I love it. They look so smug. They look so incredibly smug. Look at them. They're like, we kind of are rooting for you and we'd like you to win, but we also know you're totally not going to. It's so good. Very, very fun. Because like all of these have been like very, the mustache is great. All of these have been like very sad. So it's really cool to kind of like have this light, like just a little bit lighthearted, more lighthearted there. They know something. They do. They've already watched the finale. They know he's going to blow himself up with an ender crystal. Mumbo's especially smug because he's like, that's my fault. I brought these ender crystals into this game. No, great. And then like the way it kind of can contrast with the Martin expression there is just so great. Oh man. No, not the ads. Not the ads. Next we've got Water Lily's drawing. And this is so cool, man. I love watercolors. I love the designs of watercolors. And like having ghosts as watercolors as well. Short ad. Thank goodness. We like short ads. We love traditional as well. Look at this. Ugh. I love the detail of Impulse being upside down. Because he's like, him and Pearl have like such good sibling energy. Or, you know, that they have like such good energy. You know, if you were to draw Pearl, you'd draw her upside down if she were a ghost, obviously. So this is so cool. But it's very fun. It's kind of like framing Martin really nicely. And you know, they're just around him. They're surrounding him. You did come just in time. I loved your style, man. I love the watercolors as well. Watercolors are so fun. I love the texture the watercolors gives. Martin is walking, yeah. And the eye in the sky, yeah, in the moon. Indeed. I don't quite know how I think I want to do it myself, I'll be honest. Yeah. When it comes to the watches and the moon and stuff, whether I want to enjoy that. Oh! I didn't see that! Yeah, the composition is totally the Evo sign. With the moon in this corner and then like Martin's head in this corner, which is really cool. Kind of like it being his shadow and he's part of the Shadow Clan. And like the fact that he's the one doing the lore is kind of, oh, that's so cool. I didn't notice that. That's such an awesome detail, man. You've done so well. Wow. Yes. That's all I can say to this is yes. Good job. Nice. That's so cool. I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, indeed. You've done so well, my dude. Really, really cool. It's this kind of thing. This inspires me to do art, like traditional art, to want to like do more watercolors. Bye, Worth Girl. Have a wonderful rest of the day, my dude. But yeah, very, very nice. Next, we've got McGrunty. I love that they're kind of like floating heads in the like style of like a boy band. I'm thinking like Queen in Bohemian Rhapsody. That's kind of the vibe that they're giving. But I love it. And I got to ask, who's this on the thing? No accurate spectator mode. Yes. Let's see. Oh yeah. So is this green on the moon? Kind of like being all the Southlanders, or who's on the moon? There's also like green being kind of a watcher. I assumed that would make sense. Mumbo's seen something unspeakable. Yes. I just love also that there's a couple arrows sticking out of Impulse. Yeah, the arrows. He looks exhausted as well. It's you. Ah, that's so cool. Because you're the watcher. Because we're all the watchers. We view with the viewers. We watch the live series. That's cool. That's cool, my dude. Martin does look exhausted. Bless. You're not having a good time. Random watcher. Indeed. I mean, I was assuming kind of like it had something to do with watcher, but I do like that idea. That's cool. But yeah, Mumbo has seen something, man. That expression is he's haunted. And with how haunted he looks, I'm haunted. He's seen something very spoopy. Good job, my dude. Very fun one. Next we have Sid. Now this isn't necessarily draw this in your style. You had to look at pattern pull style to be more accurate, for sure. For sure. And Martin's crying, yes. Yes, I did see that. Dude's not doing well, the bloodshot eyes. You did see that, yeah. Man, I need to watch Last Life. It was so good. Such a good, Oh, Jimmy too. I didn't see that. Bless him. Aww. But Mumbo as well. Mumbo's got tears in his eyes there. It's just Impulse. Impulse doesn't care. So why is Impulse not crying where the others are? Is it because Impulse was like happy when he died? Because he thought like, yeah, the Wither is released. Cool. Impulse has big problems. Yeah, I see that. Sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, so good. Yes, like that. What's the point about the arrows? Yes. So next we've got Sid's drawing, and even though this is not a submission for the Draw This in Your Style, with an arrow here, yes, indeed. This drawing, it was requested from us the other week. So Sid is, because like Sid's design of Cleo has like fire hair, and we were like, dude, we need to have like Tango and Cleo team up. And I love it. Oh, the face of how they looked when they died. Yeah, I kind of assume. Oh, bless. Because Mumbo and Jimmy were very sad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Martin's crying because he is. That's very fair. That's very fair indeed. But I love our fire duo here. I love the design of the fire. I love Tango's design here with like the redstone as well. That's so cool. Is he like an or? Does he like? Is he so? Sid, you're gonna have to explain this to me. What is Tango? Is he like some sort of like redstone machine in your head canon, or like what's the redstone kind of parts that are glowing? Because it's such a cool design. I love it. Cleo's expression is so flipping smug. Yeah, ready for the arse. I love it. Oh, they're so cool. I love the fire hair, man. And obviously, you know, it's against Dogwarts. This is Third Life. I completely forgot that they teamed up in Third Life. So I apologize for that. Redstone Cyborg. Oh, that's Gary Griffin's theorizing. He has redstone-infused tattoos. Ooh. Ooh. He draws the circuits on his outfit. That's so cool. What the heck? Dude. I'd love to see like a character design of Tank. This is us. We're requesting more stuff. Hi, Multi. Wow, Multi's been subs for 31 months. Let's go. Thank you. That's so long. That's such a long time. Man, 31 months. Yay. Ah, man. Tango's design is so cool, Sid. I love it. Hello, the king has arrived. Welcome, welcome, my dude. Hi, hi. How's TCG? People bought you out of a house and home with the tokens yet? Bye, McGrunty. Have a wonderful rest of the day, my dude. Now we have Fallen Void. You can watch stream for once. Well, welcome. Hello. My friend is here. It's fixed for Multi? Oh, as in like... Oh, because it was black for a while, wasn't it? Or something was wrong. Something was broken. Ah, I'm so annoyed that Twitch keeps breaking. So yeah, we've got Fallen Void next. Which is so cool. I love Martin's like... He's striding forwards. He's rushing. Mobile app? So mobile app's working. But Martin's expression is really perfect. It looks like so damaged, but also like determined. Off he goes. Link from Twilight Princess. I love that we have all just accepted that Martin has Link vibes. I connect Martin to Link so much because I've like all of my Legend of Zelda playthroughs that I've watched are from Martin. But yeah, the lighting is so cool in this one as well. Like with the I love the way the moon kind of silhouettes Martin here. It's so freaking cool. Martin is Link confirmed. I thought Beamy was Link. Wait, what? Marlink. Marlink. Marlink? Yeah. Marlink. Sure. I love the way the moon. Oh, I just love this positioning of the moon. It's so freaking cool. It's so amazing. And I think that's kind of composition stuff that I might have to steal at some point. I don't know. Yep, yeah. Beamy is Martin. Beamy's Multi. I can confirm that Beamy is not Martin. I have seen Beamy and Martin in the same room before. Thought green was Link. True, it's green Link. I have not seen Martin in green or Beamy in green in the same room before. Oh. And I love the design of the ghosts. Oh, I've only just seen this. This is like a very... Do you see that? Does that even come up on stream? I don't know if it does. Do you see this? It's a watcher symbol. In the sky. That is so flipping subtle. Does anyone else see that? Is the quality good enough? I see it on my iPad, but I don't really see it on my computer screens. You see it? So cool. That is so subtle, man. Are there any others? Is it just there? That is so subtle. But I love the design of the ghost with like the chromatic aberration. That's really cool. And like the kind of like void eyes. Not void eyes. The opposite of void eyes. You can kind of make it out. Yeah. I can really just see like the... Can I draw on this? I can kind of draw on this. All I can really see is kind of like this. Like to that point. And then I can kind of see like this. And then I can see this, and this, all I can see is the star. It's crazy. I also know that, yeah, I see the little watcher eye here. That's cool. Wow, I'm just drawing on people's drawings now at this point. How far have I fallen? That's so cool. But yeah, what would you call these? These are like not void eyes. What's the opposite of void? What's the opposite of nothing? Everything. Something. I don't know. By one woman band. I'll see you around, my dude. Thanks for hanging out. Blank eyes? Yeah, I guess. But oh, that's so cool. I like that. I like that design choice. I think I've seen a lot of that kind of thing with people without pupils when they did. That's really cool. Flesh eyes? What? There are flesh eyes. Huh? One woman Gandalf. No, I read gang. I said as I was reading one woman band's name, I read gang as well. So I said one woman gang. One woman Gandalf. Indeed, yes. Okay, sure. We're gonna move on from the flesh eyes. My gosh, Fallen Void, you've done a great job. I love it. Next, we've got mirrors. Mirror Featherbit. I love like the tears kind of rolling down Martin's eyes here. It's so cool. Big eye as well. Watching you. Really cool. I like it. And I like how the like the guys that are dead aren't necessarily ghosts, but they are kind of like no longer there. They're featureless, I guess. I can imagine it's really difficult to draw the ghosts traditionally. That would be really interesting to try out, actually, is to try and get like this ghost design traditionally. I can imagine that's so hard. Oh my gosh. That is a very cool fact that they are faceless. I like it. There's an aha on Martin. Aha. Oh, aha. That's great. Should have had like a name tag going like, hello, my name is Martin. Faceless Ghost seems like a Doctor Who thing. I can see that. That feels like very Doctor Who horror-esque. Aha! Really cool. So much respect for traditional art always. Really, really good job. I like the shooting star as well. And like, yeah, Martin also feels very much like Link in this. Martin has just become Link. That's just the way that it is. Yes, true. Mumbo without his mustache is very cursed. That begs a question, actually. Would they, in this kind of like faceless world, would they still have a mustache? Because they still have their hair. Oh, you forgot? How much mustache forgettage can we have this week? You guys! How can we have so much forgetting of the mustache? I can understand once, but twice? Oh! He's gonna come knocking at your door and be like, alright. Now this doesn't work like this, does it? Dude, literally. That was actually gonna be my next comment. That was actually the first thing that I thought when I saw this Mumbo design. I was like, it's Skiz! But I know it's not Skiz, but it's Skiz! Man, I want to see you guys' Skiz design. There's not a lot of opportunities where Skiz could arise, because I didn't draw Skiz a lot. We're lucky we got an Impulse cameo, to be fair. I barely drew Impulse in these two animatics. You can forget my mustache this week if you want. Okay. Focus on Martin and Jimmy's wings. That's also fair. Jimmy's wings are cool. I like the shading on them. I'm not throwing any shade. Yeah. No wanting to like, don't take everything that I say seriously. I don't take myself seriously at all. So then you shouldn't either. Don't take me seriously. Gonna make a special mustache for me so I won't appear at your door, yes. I hate your art. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Dude, I played paddleball yesterday for the first time after like a 10-hour shift at work where I was on my feet. I am so achy today. My back is, oh, I've just realized that my posture was bad and now I'm stretching out and I'm just kind of like, oh, every movement hurts. You know, add a canary on Jimmy's shoulder. Ah, yeah. You were going to? That would have been cute. Oh, Sam. And the eye, yeah, the eye is huge. It's really cool. I love the shading on the eye. You're gonna do a canary as well? I like it. It is very cool. They're behind him. Next we have Lighter. I like Impulse and Jimmy's design here. They're really cool. They're really nice. Is it Martin's headband like attached to Martin? Is it? It goes around the ears. This is so cool. I love the colors in this one. It's kind of got like this really deep blue in the background. That's really nice. Headband strings. Yeah, I intentionally unliked. Oh! Oh, it's the eye. Oh! Now I get it. Aha. Yeah, I see that. I see that. That took me forever to see. So is that his headband and then there's the watch eye between the headband? I see that now. I see that. Aha. Yes. Aha. That was very, that was a genuine aha. And right, let's move on to Lighters. This is so cool, man. I love like the vibes that this gives with the colors. This gives like in The Lion King when Simba speaks to his dad, when he goes like, it's like because his dad's passed away. It's like his first time speaking to his dad as like an adult, and he's talking up to the stars, and his dad kind of like comes in as the stars. You know what I mean? Genuine, yes. You know what I mean? That vibe. I'm trying to think of a quote from then. What's the quote from? Fun fact, actually, I did use that as inspiration, as like a vibe inspiration when I drew like this frame of the animatic, like those scenes from The Lion King when I wanted to like figure out the like nighttime vibes. Yes, that's it. Remember who you are. That's the one I was looking for. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum. This is the vibes that I'm getting. This is Martin's "Remember Who You Are" moment. Do 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 do. That's not how the melody goes. Do 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 do. I can't remember. As a vampire, I could not think of a way to show that. You could have like little teeth poking out from under his mustache. That's how a lot of people do it. You've done the pointy ears. That's also how a lot of people do it. Teeth, pointy ears, red eyes are ways that people do their headcanonage. Some people make him as like a bat as well. I'm giving like bat features. I like the idea of just some of these guys being just regular old dudes. Like, to me, Impulse is nothing other than human. He's like the token human. And Mumbo is another one of those of like, Mumbo is so humanly human that you can't really think. I can't really think of him as anything else. Impulse, Skiz, Mumbo. Anyone else? I think that's kind of like my three you are token humans. Oh. Yeah, you done real well. You done good, my dude. It's a good job. I like the colors. I like the ghost designs. Very fun. Next we have Zim. And this is from week 1. We've already seen a bit of this, but Zim's kind of got some more work done. We've got the colouring, the shading, which is very fun. Again, I really like the heartstring. Kind of like circling around Green there. Kind of giving him that outline. Very fun. Very, very nice. I'm excited to see whether Zim like continues work on stuff. I'm enjoying like watching the progress of people who don't usually draw a lot, and then seeing like the progress that they make on this challenge. Shapeshifter, so you can turn into a potato. True. That's fair. I've seen a lot of those kinds of things because of what was it, season 8? Season 8? I think it was season 8. Then we've got Henry. I really like that. I love your line art style, man. It's so clean. I like how some of them are like really angular as well. But like Impulse and Mambo kind of being there, kind of watching over, and Jimmy being a bit more like there and supportive. Impulse is a dad again. I think Pearl, 4 AM Pearl is kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. Human most of the time. To a witch when angered. So what's the difference between a human and a witch for you? Because I see like witch as usually human, right? So are like there visual differences? Right. Jimmy's being the supportive ghost. Mumbo and Impulse are like the proud parents, kind of like watching from afar. Jimmy's like the proud brother that's kind of like patting him on the back. You're like, you got this. You got this. No powers and has powers. Oh, okay. Interesting. And does she have control of those powers? So is it like a Jekyll and Hyde situation of she's also acts like a different person? Welcome back, Amen. Hello, hello, my dude. I think we haven't had yours yet, so your good time. Good time. But I cool head. That is a cool headcanon, Henry. I like that. I just imagine like this, like maybe her eyes start glowing when she gets those powers. That's cool. But oh man, Henry, I like your character design so much, and like also the line art. I've said it multiple times before. I like how clean it is. It really suits your style. I also like the gradient that you have in the background here. That's very fun. That's a really cool like way to go about like a dark sky background. I like it, especially with like the brushes that you use. They're really cool. Good job. Next we have Starry. Oh my gosh, I've only just seen this. I only just see this. The Empire has no powers and is calm, happy, bubbly. 4 Empire has powers and is filled with rage. Yeah, I'm guessing when she's angry, she gets her powers, which means that she has to be angry. Oh, Starry. Dude, Starry's been upgrading their art so much. These have been crazy upgrades. Like, look at Jimmy here. So cool. I really like the way that the kind of... So this is how I imagine it, right? Like, Martin can't see the ghosts, but they're kind of like taking it all in. So he's kind of like having his moment, his dramatic moment, walking in the moonlight. And then the ghosts are around him just like trying to, like just, you know, playing around kind of thing, not really paying attention too much. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I love how kind of like they fade into nothingness with the legs. But you still have like the clean line art of the legs, which is awesome. But yeah, they're having a good time around him, and he's having his drama teen moment. The angular people was a result of rushing sketch and lineup for ghosts, but thank you for the comments. Oh yeah, enjoy it. It's a style. Shading the expressions, indeed, right? They're having a good time. I love the way Starry draws characters interacting with each other. Because it's just kind of like, you really feel like they're just full of life, like flying around Martin. Like having multiple characters kind of in a scene. It's difficult for them to kind of feel like they're part of the same scene and not just copy and paste it in there. So Starry's really good at that kind of thing. Starry's always been really good at that kind of thing. Oh, I love it. I love the ghost design so much. Like the blue hues. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Oh, I'm enjoying Starry's art. Are we all enjoying Starry's art? Because, oh my gosh. It's such a cool art. I'm so excited to see where Starry takes it in the future. Next we have Lady K. Oh, we saw so many progress pictures to this in the Discord. It's really cool to see like every step of the way. And yeah, here we have the ghosts. And Martin, I love how sparkly they are. I love the sparkliness. Very cool. All the like, little designs. They're so adorable. They're like, they feel like, I'm guessing this is a result of like using the same model, but they, you know, they feel like they're character creation things, right? Where they're like different options of like people have created these different characters off the same base. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like choosing your Club Penguin accessories or something. Martin's looking up at the stars and hoping his friend's ghost can hear him. The ghosts look low-key based off old fan art of StarClan cats. They all also normally have wings, but even ghosts aren't allowed wings in the life games. Oh, interesting. We do also love Bat Hybrid Mumbo. Also different ears, indeed. Very different ears, actually, yeah. Oh. Martin's not having a good time in this, is he? Martin's just like not having a good time. We love Bat Mumbo. Bat Mumbo's fun. Did you draw Bat Mumbo? I think you drew Bat Mumbo in the Nether frame, didn't you? And because I very recently added your... Actually, I think your next Fancy Pants, aren't you? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, very cool, very cool. I like your style so much, man. Again, the clean line art is very fun. Very, very nice. So sparkly. So much sparkle. Sparkle. Oh, I do feel sorry for Martin that put him through so much torment. To be fair, he put himself through this torment himself. He made that dramatic scene. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, very cute character designs. Is Impulse like demon? With like smacked off horns? It's not what you call it. Broken off horns? So Impulse Imp? Is that headcanon? Because actually, funny enough, when I kind of saw this drawing like from afar on Discord, I guess. We love the glitter brush. Is that owl? Owl? Oh, maybe. I've not seen an owl impulse before. Bat Mumbo. Bumbo! Bumbo Cactoni. Where's my brain going with this? Oh yeah, I saw like these horns from a side. Impulse is a demon. Ah. I saw them from afar and I thought they were like these moth tufts that a lot of people give like pearl designs. And I was like, moth impulse? I'm so here for this, but I'm also so here for impulse. But I was like, that would be a really cool like character design. Moth impulse. Yes, I do. Yes, that's also cool. Those kind of things like in character designs do very quickly freak me out. But I think in this art style, it works really well. Really cool. Skeleton Halo is actually horns that connect in a halo shape. Oh. Based off of Gilded Blackstone. Oh, I see that. Gilded Blackstone works so well for Impulse. It's like, if it were easier to get, I'm sure that would be like his block. It's very Impulse coded. Very nice. Righty-ho. Now we have Fancy Pants. Here we are. Again, we've got the Bat Mumbo. Yeah, I thought we had a Bat Mumbo. Look at this design. Right. Can we talk about how this was done in an hour? Hello? 1 single hour? And we got this? Again, with all the shading and stuff that, like, it's not easy in pixel art. What the heck? I know, right? I will see what you mean. I mean, the draw doesn't just, even if Skiz doesn't pop in the drawers in your style, there is no... Oh, there's ads. No, Fancy Pants is in an ad jail. No! We've got to stop talking about Fancy Pants' art if they're not here. We've got to be quiet until they're back. We got to be quiet until they're back. 5th ad. Oh, they're not having a good time, bless. We'll just hang out. We'll just hang out. Waiting for fancy pants. Yes. We said that same time, Mira. The ads are over. Welcome. Welcome back, everybody. We had to hang out because I found out fancy pants was an ad jail. 6 ads, wonderful. We can't have ad jail when we're talking about your drawing. Again, I'll ask the question again because you were in ad jail. How did you do this in an hour? How did you do this in 1 hour? Explain. Of course it happens on yours, yes. How? How? Some just can't have ads. Yes. Twitch has become better at like deciphering what ad blockers are. My mom, whenever I watch Twitch on Opera, is like, "Excuse me, you have ad blockers." No background. Fair, actually. Fair. I do like the backgrounds that you used, like behind Mumbo, Jimmy, and Impulse here. Very fun. I like the colors in them as well. Very, very cool. But oh, I love your designs. I love your designs so much. Let's start with Martin. It's like so simple, but also so recognizable immediately. Half bodies, true. Half bodies do make things easier. But I also want to say I spent like 2 hours on the line out so far on mine. And okay, I was watching Martin streams, but like still. What's the game that Martin's been playing recently? Is it like from Critical Role, like superheroes, Telltale Critical Role? Is it called Dispatch? I'm thinking of getting it. It looks good, and like the story decisions that Martin has been making have been frustrating me, so I might want to play it myself. So I'm thinking of getting it. He's having the worst time. Yeah, he's. Oh, you mean here? Yes, he's having the worst time. I thought you meant while Martin's playing Dispatch. Don't do outlines with a free ball. Oh. Okay. But you still do outlines. Dude, I just love your style so much. I'm obsessed with your style. It's very cool. Very cool. And your character designs are just chef's kiss. I'd love to see a lineup of all of the characters in your style, of all the life characters. Like, no pressure. But I'm really intrigued. Like, I'm so glad we got 4 characters in this, because we get to see what 4 characters look like in all your guys' styles, and I'm loving to see the different interpretations. It's really cool. But Fancy Pants, we've been talking about this. We can all eat up your style. We love it's so game sprite. Yeah, we've been comparing it to like Undertale and stuff. Very, very cool. Very cool. Next, we've got Raphael. Also, finished today. I do recognize some lineup there. I recognize some lineup. First time doing digital and took 8 hours. Oof. I mean, very good for your first time digital, my dude. Absolutely. Absolutely, very good. A lineup would be good in florals. In Fancy Pants, that. Yeah. Very clean. Definitely, yeah, like the clean line art is not a given. Actually. Considering this is your first time, that's absolutely not a given. Doing such clean line art. So good job. Kind of fun to do a final frame where it's just a lineup of all the characters in your own styles. Dudes, feel free to do that. I probably won't because that's a lot of work. And considering I like draw these characters on a regular basis relatively anyway, I've got relatively updated versions of most of the characters. Apparently because she also had like so much homework. Oh my gosh. Multi is back on PC. Welcome back to PC. You see now art on big screen, which is good. We must appreciate the art on big screen. Yeah. I need to have a sip of water. Still making English. But this is really good for your first digital attempt, my dude. Good job. You done good. Very fun. Next we have Amen. And this is such a cool composition. This is like not a composition we've seen very often. Or like even... Again, we have another Watcher Eye in the thing. That's so cool. Oh, and we also have one here. Wait, does Mumbo have one? Oh, he does. Oh, I didn't even see. They all have Watcher Eyes. Oh, and they've got purple eyes as well. Oh, that's so cool. 2 to 3 hours. 1 to 2 a.m. last night. Oh my gosh. Haunted by the Doom Ghost. I feel that. Oh my gosh, Martin's head in his hands. That's such a cool perspective. I love it. Aha, Martin is crying. Martin has been crying a lot in this stream. We've made Martin cry so much. I almost feel bad. That's really cool. I like it. I especially like Jimmy's posing here. You've done a good job with the face perspective. And like with how his hair works. Cry? I don't think that really works, Amen. Good try though. But really nice. I like it. Observing. They look so judgmental as well. Like Impulse is judging, like, what are you doing? Why are you exploding yourself with a 10 crystal? I love making Martin cry. Apparently. I love messing it up when I love messing him up when he watches the animatics. Yeah, you did choose difficult angles in this, especially like Martin. This is so good. They do be judging, indeed. You done so well. I like the like highlight around Martin as well. Like it really draws your eye. I have such trouble doing hair. Hair was something that I also like spent a lot of time on working out when I started. Hi Cucumber, hello. Took forever to find good references, yeah. I do sometimes just like take my own references, to be fair, and those kinds of things. Then I have Bloom, so airbrush it was. Oh yeah, Bloom is such a handy tool, man. I wouldn't know what to do without my Bloom. Crying, he says, then it turns into subs because he can't remember good times with the teammates doing a hard jobs. Aww. So hopping. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? Poor Martin. Poor Martin. Really awesome job, my dude. Not easy, like a really cool composition, and not an easy, not easy positions. That's rough, buddy. Not easy posing. Can't do short hair. People do it so flawlessly. I think it comes with practice, I think. Next we have Worth Girl. So, Barbing, yes. That didn't work either. I judged you earlier, Eamon. I should, yeah. The sobbing didn't work either. A Jimmy stream up and he paused so he could try into Jimmy's. Oh, that's perfect. Wait, Henry. Where's Henry's? There's Jimmy's hair. That's such a cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, hello. Have we moved stuff? No, we haven't. That's a really good idea. There's actually a drawing coming up that looks like they referenced. Have we already had it? No, I don't think so. There's a drawing coming up that looks like they referenced, like they tried to get the look of the original people, and it's really cool. So we have Worth Girl. I love that they added the Southlands in the background there. That's so cool. Forgot Jimmy's canary wings. Ah. I don't have canary wings for Jimmy either. He gets no wings when he's dead. He gets no wings when he's alive. He only gets wings when it fits the narrative symbolically, okay? That's the only time you see yellow feathers for Jimmy. Yeah, Worth Girls Go is really cool because I love that we have the Southlands in the background. Little ghosts flying about it, kind of like they're looking over to him like so concerned, like they're trying to comfort him. But they know they can't. And it's like it's so heartbreaking. Again, Martin's crying. Oh, I love traditional. You guys are doing so well with the traditional, man. I love it. Really, really cool. No, Worthgirl was here at the start. They're still around? Anything you want to say? I don't know if they're still hanging out. But good job, my dude. I like it. We love to make people cry. So sad, very angst, indeed. All the angst. I mean, this is probably one of the most angsty frames out there, isn't it? Next we have Lily Sprungle. Look at this. It feels like so art booky. And like this is like a memory. It's kind of getting consumed by the night. Oh. Man. Is this Grian's hand, by the way, coming in? I don't know if this is Grian's hand or Martin's hand coming in, like from a memory. But that's really cool to kind of like include Grian if it is Grian. This is so cool. You know, they can't. Yes, of course. Damn. It's so cool, right? I love like the flowing of the night going into them. It's like the way that the memory fades. Oh, such a cool composition. And I love like the texture of the sky as well. Really, really cool. And like the use of like the white, I'm guessing it's a gel pen. It's so perfect for this. Really awesome job. Reminds me of stained glass. Kind of does, yeah. Very nice and colourful. Really cool. Traditional. Oh my gosh, you guys. You need to be put in jail. That doesn't quite work. That doesn't quite work. I'm not very good at doing that hard. Oh man. You guys do so good. I love it. I think this is like more accurate to what Martin's outfit was as well. It's like one of the only people who did Martin's outfit accurately. I didn't think about it either. Really cool. I love like the way that this kind of like as a memory goes back. Really awesome. I'm assuming this feels like a bit of a green wing, maybe. Ah, I wish they could give us a hints on what that means. Lily, you've done so well. I love it. Such a like cool storybook vibe. Bye, Fancy Pants. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. Or food time. Enjoy food. Nom nom nom. Enjoy the nom noms. Next we have Blue Jay. Has Blue Jay been around? Oh, did Blue Jay have to say they had to misstream, right? I think I said they had to misstream. Look at this. Again, we have a Moth Mumbo this time. And they've kind of like got the how they died. So like Jimmy's got like bandages around his legs. Mumbo, I think, does Mumbo have a stab wound through his chest? I'm assuming, I don't know. Oh, Martin has his shard on his cheek. I like that. That's good. And then plus the arrow. So cool. I love the Jimmy design here. It's really cool. And like the posing. Jimmy's looking so smug about himself. Oh, really cool. Diamond sword indeed. Blue Jay's drawn a couple of really cool diamond swords. Have definitely enjoyed the diamond sword, like shading and stuff. But generally, the way Jimmy's holding like the spyglass right here, it makes it look like he's about to look out of the wrong end of the spyglass, which feels like a very Jimmy action. Feels like something Jimmy would do. But I do like. Do we have? We have 5 fingers. But it feels like there was like a thumb that... I wasn't sure if we had 6 fingers here. It's the 6-finger curse again. That's for that. I don't know. Tripping on his shoelaces and falling into his doom. Indeed. Indeed. There are many things, silly things that are very Jimmy things to do. That is still my headcanon, by the way. My headcanon is he tripped on his shoelaces. That's my complete headcanon on how that worked. Really cool. Why does Martin have slippers on? Because that's his skin. Have you seen his skin before? He wears flip-flops. And I've just always like refused to draw Martin with those flip-flops. I think apart from once. Hold on, I think I've drawn Martin once with those flip-flops. In a very where it made sense, because we had the Mean Girls, and the Mean Girls were very beach themed. This is the only other time I've drawn Martin in his flip-flops. Like, this is the most canonical Martin you'll ever see. Yeah. He's always had these sandals. I think they're kind of like, gosh, I don't know what they're called, but these Japanese shoes. I think that's kind of what they're inspired as. They're like, I'm being terrible here. I have no idea what they're called. If you know, then let me know. But they're very, they're kind of like a Japanese cultural thing. A flip-flop Martin for the win. Indeed. But yes, this is the only time that I'm drawing feet. Like bare feet. Otherwise, I am not. It's like further along when we got boots. Martin got boots further along, and bottom the wooden slippers. Kind of. Singular line. Yes, true. I always hide the feet. Indeed, I don't enjoy drawing feet. I don't enjoy drawing feet at all. There have been a surprising amount of times where I've had to draw Martin's feet, actually. Don't quote that. That's a written... Could be winning strategy for the live series. Why, multi? They're like weird hands. Indeed. Ba-dum. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through Martin's drawings now. That is the only time I've drawn him with the flip-flops. The flip-flops. Internet died. So I just give up for a minute. Oh no. He won twice. Oh, because he has flip-flops. I don't know if that's how it works. But anyway. Martin can win wearing them, and so can I. I think you're forgetting the fact that Martin is also very skilled at the game. And that's all I'll say. I'm not gonna assume. Yep. Hiya, Moomin. Should we PvP, multi? Should we PvP in Ivan's thing? I need to get my revenge for the water bucket. Water bucket for the lava bucket. That has to be flippers. So you're saying that Grian, Scott, Pearl, Joel, Scar, and if we count the non-canon Cleo. Water bucket. Okay, it's been a long weekend, okay? The water pistol when we were IRL. The water gun. They were all wearing flip-flops, all the winners. They had slippers under the shoes. How does that work? So you have to have... I'm going to check with Beamy if this is a must. I'm going to check with a reliable Life Series winner source. Where the flip-flops are a necessity for winning. I don't know if Beamy was wearing flip-flops. I mean, it was summer, maybe. You guys have broken me. I'm moving on. Blue Jay, you've done amazing. I love your character designs. Always have, always will. And your shading is so fun. I love the texture you have on your brushes. Go to DM Beamy. Beamy, were you wearing flip-flops when you won Everlife? Oh. Have you seen do you wear your slippers with the socks meme? Like that. You broke me. I'm done. It doesn't take a lot to break me today, but oh my gosh. Let's move on. We're finishing soon. We're finishing on a real high note here, guys. Look at Amy Moon's drawing. Look at the wolves. Look at the wolves. What do you call them, Sam? What are the Aussies call the flip flops? The flipper flappers? Flip floppers? Anyway. Cleo's broken wings indeed. Man, Amy Moon style. I love it so much. It's Dragon and Taxes. Indeed. Oh, and like Lizzie's design is so cool. I don't know. To me, or was it Ogre? It could be either. Sam, no. You don't call it that, do you? That means something very different in British English. I'm surprised that Twitch didn't flag that. That means something very different. That means something very different in British English. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Love this. Did we already watch this? I don't know, Sam with Australian. Sam is gaslighting. Do we have another Australian here that can confirm? No, they're all asleep. All the sane Australians are sleeping. It's like 3 a.m. for them. No, later. I'd say 5 a.m. at this point. Multi. He isn't lying. Okay. Can we focus on this amazing art by Amy? Can we focus on this amazing art? I love Lizzie's wings. I love Lizzie's design in general. I can't remember if we already saw this. But we definitely didn't have the wolves at first. Flippin' heck, they're creepy. They're so creepy. They make Lizzie like look so boss. You're always wearing them. You're always wearing thongs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, moving on. So many beautiful things. Okay. Anyway, I really want to sit here and appreciate this art, guys. Did I say it? Oh, whoops. I'm broken, guys. I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to be able to draw after this. Oh. I love Cleo's torn wings as well. Yes, it's very easy to break me. Bye, Henry. Oh man, I'm so obsessed with Amy Moon's style. It's so cool. It's like semi-realistic style. Is like, I hope they do this professionally. Because Amy Moon, if you don't do this professionally, you could do this professionally. Like, you are so good at what you do. High five self. I think Sam can take the credit for breaking me, let's be honest. I don't think any of you can take the credit apart from Sam there. Bye, Victor, my dude. See you around. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Gotta be extra after Sam's comment. Yes. Bye, Henry. Oh man. Amy Moon's drawing style is so cool. And we've also got a second one. We have a second one. And this is where I was wondering. Does Amy Moon take like the YouTubers as a base? Because Impulse and Jimmy look so much like Impulse and Jimmy. Right? I don't see it for Mumbo. I don't see it for Martin. I think there's more creative liberty gone there, but... Huh? It's literally Jimmy! It's literally Impulse and Jimmy. I now kind of want to see Mumbo in like looking like Mumbo, but not Mumbo, you know? Oh my gosh. Like, what the heck? They're so good. And then let's also like zoom in on Martin here because oh my gosh. This feels like it could be like a DreamWorks movie. Do you get what I mean? It feels like it could be like some sort of like Rise of the Guardians kind of DreamWorks thing. Right? Oh, Amy, you do such a good job, man. You bless us with 2 of your art this week. And it looks like Jimmy and Impulse. I think that's so cool. It's like there's some characters that I actually do like, or at least when I was like drawing them back in the day when I like first designed them, that I did reference the original person when I was designing them. Pearl's one of those people, Jimmy's one of those people, Impulse is definitely also one of those people. I can say who's not one of those people is Tango, Mumbo. But yeah, oh my gosh. The Tiny Nature People, epic movie? Epic movie. Going away from, I've just been confronted with Sonic Underground again, and I have a Sonic Underground theme tune in my brain. Epic. Oh yes, you referenced the real person when drawing Etho. Yes, Etho again, didn't I? You made the mustache. Oh my gosh. If someone comes to my door and it's animated, I shan't come to your door, you're fine. Epic? Oh yeah, I see that. I never watched that. What is that? When was this? Blue Sky Studios. What is Blue Sky Studios? When? 2013. I've heard of Blue Sky Studios. What have they done? Have they rebranded to something else? 20th Century Fox. Huh. Blue Sky. Who was Blue? Yeah. Ice Age? Oh, Rio? Oh. Ice Age wasn't DreamWorks? They got absorbed by Disney. Oh. What's the Blue Sky Studios like logo? Blue Sky. Oh yeah, I know the logo now. Dang. Oh, all sorts of stuff. Why did I think they were DreamWorks? I thought Ice Age was DreamWorks. Huh. Okay. When was their last movie before they got absorbed by Disney? 24. Interesting. Huh. Sorry. Got distracted there. Oh, I love the way that the characters are designed. So cool. I'm always excited for what Amy Moon has to offer in these drawings and your styles. They're awesome. This feels like a movie poster, man. Especially like with the light kind of surrounding Martin's face, and the way that like Mumbo, Impulse, and Jimmy are like in these heroic poses. It's so cool. Oh, it's really inspiring. Really cool, like interpretation of the ghost as well. The way they designed the ghost, I love it. Well, that's all the drawings. That's everything. That's everybody. Gosh, we were on that for almost 2 hours, 1.5, I guess, because we took forever to start. Really, really cool. You guys have outdone it this time. You did not disappoint. Wheel of Doom. Wheel of Doom. Is it time to spin the wheel? I'm glad you guys reminded me because I forgot that we do this after showing the things. Oh, I'm a silly sausage. Oopsie. Right. Oh, I completely forgot we were doing this. Wheel of Fortune. Ba-dup. Okay, TCG. TCG? ABC. Easy as TCG. Okay. Just joined. What we doing? We have just gone through all the Draw This In Your Style submissions for this week. I'm going to spin the wheel. It just isn't on the wheel. No, it's not. I'm going to spin the wheel to see what the animatic frame is going to be for next week. In fact, I need to actually move chat. Let's move chat over here. I keep moving chat around here. So we're going to find out what the Draw This In Your Style frame is going to be for next week. And then I'm going to work on the frame for this week. Right, is it going to be Everyone Wants to Rule the World or Who Are You Really? We're now 3 Who Are You Really frames to 2 Everyone Wants to Rule the World frames. So let's see what it's going to be. Ooh. Oh, it's Who Are You Really? Oh, sorry, it's Everyone Wants to Rule the World. Okay. That was close. That's close. Okay. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Did I delete this frame? I did not. I should probably delete this frame. There we go. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Right. You know what I find weird is... Can I advanced? Hold on, let me just quickly check something. Customization, but you cannot paste in several entries at once. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Oh, I shuffled it. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, wrong thing. I shuffle. No. Oh, I'm so sad. They were all... No, don't hydrate. Are we hydrate training? I'm going to wait for... If we're doing a hydrate train, I'm going to wait before we do the drum roll because I turn these into shorts. Okay. Doing a hydrate train. I'm so sad, guys. This used to be chronological. Now it isn't anymore because I pressed shuffle. I'm so annoyed with myself. But this will probably make it more... make it more kind of random on what we get because I feel like we've been kind of landing at the second chorus the last 2 times. Have we got enough hydrates for a hydrate train? Oh, we definitely have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, I've barely got any water left. You waited too long. And that was my water. That was it. It was like 2 hydrates worth of water. You guys either have to do it at the start of the stream or you have to wait for me to go and fill up my water bottle, man. It took away for 1 minute. Yeah, we did a hydrate train without you. I did wonder. There's no Sam in the hydrate train. But that explains things. Okay. Are we ready? Hi, Sim. You come in at the perfect time. We're gonna choose the frame for next week. It's from Everyone Wants to Rule the World. So, enjoy the lurk, my friend. What is this? Is this week 6 of the of the guy? Is this week 6? Hold on, I need to check. What are we doing now? What is the stream today? That's previous stream. Wait. Week 5. It is week 6. Okay. So, we are doing week 6 of the Draw This In Your Style. It's going to be from Everyone Wants to Rule the World. What's it gonna be? Drum roll, please. Oh. We get another etho! Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, let's go. Okay. We got a Mourning His Friend. Man, that's really like close in the. We've almost got like the second chorus. Like almost in the bag. There's like just a couple more frames. And then we've got it, don't we? Because we've got the Martin one. We had the Wither coming. Oh man, awesome. Cool. Excited for this one. Excited to see more Ether designs. Let's go. We get to see Ether from the front now. Nice. And we get to see non-flesh mittens on Ren's hand on the shoulder here. Interesting. I'm going to see if... I wonder if I want to continue, if I want to do a new composition for this one. I think this one might lend itself to a new composition. We'll see. Okay. There we go. It was so close to being Jimmy in front of his hut here. Like, do you see that? Do you see Jimmy? Oh, no, you don't. That doesn't work. That absolutely does not work. But, like, you can't, like, see Jimmy be kind of in his exiled hut. And I was not quite... that's one of the frames that I'm not necessarily hyped. That wouldn't necessarily be hyped to do, but... Yes. Nice. Bye, Floral. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. I'm not planning to make an animatic on Past Life. I've said enough about it. I'm so done with answering those questions. I've said so many things. So I might upload a short on YouTube talking about it. Because I talked about it extensively last stream, but I haven't decided yet. Because, yeah. Right. Back to my part of the drawing. I get to do some line art after all that. After all that time, I now get to do line art. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay, Red Fireflame. It's like, I can't expect everyone to know. It's one of those, like, it's one of those difficult things, because I definitely can't expect everyone to know this. But I also get this question every stream, and every YouTube video, and every community post. Oh, it's one of those things. Like, I'm probably never going to be, rid of it. Right. Hello? I would love it if my iPad... Hello? I was going to say, I can see it on my other screen. Right. So this is what I have so far. Bye, Mira. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. I'm just going to duplicate these guys' line arts. So that they're a bit, like, thicker. So we have ghosties. So far. But I have not got any, like, line art for Martin yet, because I ran out of time. Because the stream was starting. So let's do some things. Thought about being a gremlin, but will be nice. Don't make me draw with my left hand. Not right now, not today. Please. I'm gonna quickly insert an image of Martin from the side. Profile shot. Do I have any of those? I'm pretty sure I do, surely. Surely I have a Martin from the side. Guess that one? It's not quite entirely from the side, but it kind of is. Jimmy, you're in the way. Gotta get these reference pictures to the top of the screen. Boop, and a boop. This is a fun thing about having drawn these characters so much. Is I have so many reference pictures of them from so many different angles. So it's like a lot easier to kind of figure out. Like what they look like from different angles. Dude, I also have to say, I felt so rusty today drawing these guys. Like, I haven't drawn that much for the past couple of weeks. It's got more of a rounded nose. I haven't drawn that much for the last couple of weeks, and I was like, dang, I can't draw anymore. It's over for me. But it's fine. I say that, I haven't drawn much for the last couple of weeks. I finished an animatic last week. What do I say? What is up? Is Martin's eye shape kind of that? Yeah, kind of straight. And then we have like the headband. Let's give him a jawline first. Be lurking while drawing yourself. You enjoy the lurk, my dude, and enjoy the drawing. So my thoughts with this one, right? I've been like, ever since we got this frame, and even longer than that actually, I've been thinking like, what can I do to improve this frame? Because this is one of my favorite frames, like ever, that I've done. I think it still really holds up composition wise and storytelling wise. There's some frames that definitely don't hold up nearly as well as this. And so I was kind of like, well, what do I do? How can I improve on this? Because like a lot of these frames, I'm thinking about, right, what do I want to do to improve on these drawings? I'm also making his jaw far too big, I'm realizing. Better. His eyes also an incorrect placement. I find profiles like really tricky to do nowadays. Kind of gotten to the point where my art has upgraded from like a side and from like a frontal view, but I still don't have that same kind of upgrade or like ability of my art to look as good from a side view. But yeah, I kind of like always ponder, what do I want to do when it comes to these redraws? Because I want to, you know, I've drawn these, it's the kind of thing like I've drawn these before. How do I show that I've improved over the last 4 years? Like, how do I very distinctively show that I've gotten better? I kind of wanted to do like a bit more of an upward. I don't know how it works. I find this perspective really difficult. Kind of like where he's like looking from like above. Well, we're kind of like, he's kind of got his head tilted away from us. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I can do a different composition there. I can just improve on anatomy in general. Like my character design could improve. But usually my first thought, right, is like composition. Like what can I do better when it comes to composition? Because a lot of these drawings are very, very similar. It's just like a frontal facing character or characters facing each other. And that's something that, especially in the last few animatics, I've kind of been trying to improve on. That was one of my main focuses of Feed the Machine, is getting like really interesting compositions out there. And so kind of, I've always got that in the back of my mind when I'm working on these redraws. I'm also going to totally give him the Feed the Machine character design, because I like that character design. I've kind of like, I'm happy with where my Martin character design is at this point. And so yeah, composition is my very first thing that I think about, and that's what kind of like goes into the main thought process. Because the rest of it is kind of more week 6 done. Good job, Sam. The rest of it is kind of like more organic for me to do. Like I just need to, you know, draw a more improved character. That's relatively easy. Just got to draw. Composition is like the more conscious thing, because I've got it like smacked into my brain that this is what these frames look like. And so how can I improve on that? How do I make Martin not look like Scar? He's giving Scar vibes right now with his hair here. Oh dear. I think that kind of works. And then kind of like have some of his hair go to a fringe. Now it looks more like Scar again. Ah! And then how does his hair work? How do I want his hair to work? Because I want it to come to like a ponytail back here, I think. Hi, Blue Jay. It's going good, my dude. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. We're working on my frame. I haven't managed to do much for it this week, so I feel a little bit bad. But we're working. We're doing some line art. Oh my gosh, dudes! There's a fatal flaw in my Martin design. Can you spot the fatal flaw in my Martin design if I like zoom out to have these characters next to each other? Maybe this is why it looks like Scar. Do you see the fatal flaw? If you don't, you're a fake fan. Oh man. I'll let, while you ponder, I'll give Blue Jay a little look at what the things are. His hair? No. His hair's okay. You hear it. Do you hear it? Someone gonna outright say it? Do I have to say it? Elf ear. Elf ear. Elf ear! What have I done? What was I thinking? Oh my gosh. How dare I? How dare I de-elf the Martin? We were just talking about how he looks like ink. Link? Ink? He looks like ink. Martin looks like ink. Like Link. And then I just rip his elf ears away from him. How flipping dare I? That already makes things look a lot better. We'll figure out this expression a little bit further down the line. This is the base. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Right, let's figure out how we want to do his hair. That's all he has, that and his flip-flops. Yes. Yes, indeed. I also want to say I've like not been referencing. So my goal with this one, when it comes to composition, right? I always try and improve composition. My goal with this one was not to look at the original drawing, kind of draw how I would draw it now, using the same composition. So this is kind of out of memory. But to be fair, I've got this this drawing pretty plastered into my brain. Because like I said last week, I've got like... This drawing was the drawing that I tested like prints on. Like I tried out like what the print quality was at my local print shop using this drawing. When I started making prints. And so I have like the original print that I tried. Hung up in my room, so I see it on like a day-to-day basis. And like... So like... This is not me like blind redrawing it after having not looked at it for years. I looked at it a couple hours ago. But I'm trying not to look at it when I'm kind of redrawing here. Just trying to think, do I want to have some wind? Because there's wind obviously pushing his cloak this way. That's actually already a very good line. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I wasn't paying attention to the line because... So I gotta redo it. Ah. Sad times. I feel like his head's too big. Is his head too big? His body. I don't know. Let's see if we can kind of try and get his hair together and like... Oh, that looks like Scar again. I've got Scar on the brain. Let's get those Martin references up again. What do they look like? Kind of like out and then in. Yeah, it works. Kind of more rounded. Scar's got a lot more like sharper angles than Martin does. I'm trying to like make more rounded shapes. So let's kind of like make sure that it looks like his hair is kind of tied back here. The tufts. Dude's got his like little braid. Depends on how much Martin is in front of the ghost. Like, oh, you mean like how big he is? I was more referencing like his head like compared to his body. So he's got his little Elsa moment. He's got his like braid hanging free. I'm free. Let it go. Let it go. Martin is Elsa confirmed. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. I think that maybe the braid is already a bit too long. Let's just do 2 notches. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what the watchers say. What am I doing? Let the storm rage on. How to draw hair? You got pulled off on my head. Oh, it was funny. So Simon had a couple of friends over today for brunch, and so I was kind of like working on uni stuff in my room, and so I come over for like I come into the kitchen for lunch, and they're playing this game. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but basically it's actually made by a Swiss person. It's one where basically you have a QR code. You have these cards, and every card has a QR code on one side. And if you scan the QR code, it plays a song, and your job is to guess the year that the song came out, to guess the artist who wrote the song, and to guess the name of the song. And hi, Blue Aquamarine. I'm gonna call you Aquamarine. Can I say that? Aquamarine. Welcome, my dude. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here. And so they're basically like playing songs, and they're guessing like what decade it's from and stuff. And they have to put it into like a timeline, right? And as I come in, the song "We Don't Talk About Bruno" starts playing, and I'm like, 2021, Lin-Manuel Miranda. We don't talk about Bruno. And it's like, yep, Katie's got her Disney. Katie knows her Disney songs. And yes, I got them a point. 2021. It's a good game. I need to figure out what it's called. I think it's called Hitster or something. What's the context behind this scene? Like the Martin running around the ghosts with ghosts. Like in Last Life, and like the finale of Last Life. I think it's the finale of Last Life. Martin's finale specific, but it was 2021. Yeah. Because like it was still kind of COVID times, and it came out around Thanksgiving, and no one watched it because no one was back in was going to theaters again, and so it came to Disney Plus in like Christmas time, and since then it's been a Christmas movie for us. We've watched it every single Christmas since then. Which you know, Encanto is totally such a Christmassy movie. It's got the biggest Christmassy vibes. How are we feeling on Martin's braid? I think we're okay. But yeah, at the beginning of Martin's like finale of his Last Life episode, I recommend watching it because oh my gosh, it was so angsty. We loved it back in the day. That's what I'm looking for, like a little bit of a tuft of fire. There we go. Sometimes hair doesn't want to deal with me either. Right, so let's give him nice bags under his eyes. It was the pumpkin thing, indeed. So like he started out like talking to the ghosts, and it's kind of that's the vibe that we got going on. Bit annoying that his hair's kind of covering part of his face here, because that means that we can't really do as much when it comes to expression. Your multi is suffering with custom models. Enjoy, my dude. You do this to yourself. It's more angry. He is kind of like determined and angry. Maybe more something. He had his mouth open. I actually liked that he had his mouth open on the original drawing because then you can kind of like see his breath of like a thing coming out of his face. What am I trying to say? How did I do my overlay? I drew it and then basically saved it as a PNG with this hole in the middle. This entire overlay is drawn. And saved it as a PNG, so you kind of like have this hole in the middle, and that's where I show my drawing. And then there's like, I've got like chat up on this canvas with like Streamlabs custom chat box that you can like make over Streamlabs if you have a Streamlabs account, which is free. Was it Stream Elements? I can't remember. One of those. Might be Stream Elements. Streamlabs might have been the streaming software that I used to use before switching to OBS. It was a lot of work, but it was definitely worth it. How do I do open mouths? Flippin' heck. I've literally, last week, I spent hours drawing people talking. So how can I not do this now? How does this not, how to make this not look awkward? It's literally singing, I'm free, let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Maybe his mouth's too far open. It's like he's talking. Okay, hold on. Let's try this all again. Let's retry. Boop, 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 boop. Sometimes some things don't work and you should just start again. I don't know what's up with this. Why this is not working. Maybe his chin's too long. You know, something that I've realized with like drawing over these... Something that I've realized drawing over like old photos and stuff is that my placement of mouths, the way I place mouths, is like really bad. Like my chins are not big enough. Like when it comes to anatomy. And it looks really weird if I try and do it anatomically correctly. And it's just like, oh, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? It doesn't have to be anatomical. This is my art style. Whatever. It does look like Martin's having his musical number moment. Let it go. I've got that song in my head now. That's why you don't do chins, folks. Okay. What did I do? Maybe it helps if I were just to briefly give him very luscious lips. Maybe that might make it easier for me to understand what's going on here. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'll draw it better when I'm shading, I'm sure. Okay. That's face. Is face okay? I don't like it. The jaw is so weird. The chin is very weird. Let's try all this again. Let's try all of this again. Also, Martin doesn't have like the most chiseled chin of all the characters. He's got a relatively, but like, why is this no work? Does it need to be longer? Maybe. This is why I don't do line art on stream. Because flipping heck, it's hard. Kind of like that. Yeah, we can leave it like that for now. Otherwise, I'm going to start overthinking it. And overthinking it is bad. Gosh. I know he had a scarf. Like a yellow scarf. Should I figure out, without looking at the original drawing, what Martin's outfit was? Then he also, like, next to the scarf had a cloak. Can't remember what he was holding. Was he holding the scarf or the cloak? I think I'm going to have him holding the cloak in this one. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. How's your cloak? Oh, his hair's flipping in the way. Martin, your hair's in the way. Why did I decide to give you a ponytail? Well, we're gonna make your ponytail so flying away. Also, so it doesn't touch Jimmy. Is that fine? Maybe Jimmy has to go further down. Maybe this guy just tunes a bit more. He's really having his floaty... No, that's bad. That doesn't look good. Floaty hair Elsa moment. Let it go. That's why you don't do line art on stream, because we judge me when I do line art on stream. No, it's just a case of, like, I find it very difficult. I find it takes a lot of concentration. And it takes a long time. It's not the most riveting thing to watch. There we go. I think Martin gives, like, a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde vibe here for some reason. I don't know why. I've been thinking about Jekyll and Hyde more recently. Merlin Murdoch, welcome, my dude. Thank you for the follow. That's a cool name. Good to have you here, my dude. We're doing the art. We're doing the redraws. We shouldn't do any forward lines before I do the actual cloak itself. Right. Are you ready? Cloak line. Nope. Cloak line? Maybe. I kind of want to make his cloak like the entire width of the drawing here. It's like a really ridiculously long. It's so long! And that hits the floor, right? Martin's not tall enough for that to be a thing. That hits the floor. For sure. That absolutely slam dunks on the ground. We can all agree that, right? Boop, boop, boop. Because he's a dramatic monsieur. Okay. I have to draw a hand on stream. Are you kidding me? Why do I do this to myself? How dare I run out of time? Finally figured out how to do highlights and shadows in Procreate. Ah, let's go. Super happy with your drawing. Well, that's all you need to be, my dude. Awesome to hear. Okay. Do 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 do. Guys, wish me luck. I'm attempting a hand. I'm going to attempt a hand. Oh no. Live on stream. Draw 6 hands, you're traumatized. I'm sorry. You didn't do it live on the stream, though. Flip. Ah, flip. Why do I do this to myself? Why in the world do I have so much self-loathing? Did I do this to myself? Yeah, it kind of works. We try trying to figure out like what's on this layer, what's on the lower one. The opacity there. I'm just going to quickly go focus mode, guys. Not going to hear a lot of stuff from me in a second. For a bit. What do I want his hand to do? Kind of grasping on... Yeah, I guess I can bend a bit more here. Sure. Grasping onto the fabric. His finger is misplaced. Okay, hold on. I want a thumb. Allude to a thumb at least. And then... kind of like that. That's good enough. We'll just do a grasp. It starts sketch 5 minutes ago, still haven't started. That's sometimes how it is, right? I stared at this blank page for so long. I think I had a bit of decision paralysis on this one because, again, I was pondering whether I should do like a different composition, but even though I'm really proud of this composition, but also like because this is one of my favorite frames I've ever done, is like this pressure of, oh, it has to be so much better, right? Because I have to do this frame justice in like 4 years after, and I want to show how much far I've come in 4 years. And it's like I had so much like, even though like I decided relatively early on that I'm gonna keep the composition, I still was second guessing myself all the way. I think like in theory I probably could have started this drawing at some point this week, even as busy as it was. But at the same time, like I was kind of scared to start this one. I have so much respect for this frame. And I had to do it justice. Kind of alright. Is that a good enough hand for y'all? Just saw the YouTube shorts. Hi! Welcome, my dude. Speaking of the YouTube shorts, we're doing exactly what I'm announcing in those shorts. We're doing the Draw This in Your Style challenge right now. Right, I might need to make the hand a bit bigger to fit with the rest of him. I do think generally, if I'm giving self-critique here, I drew the hands for Jimmy and Impulse a little bit too small, I think. That is what it is. Great. Okay. Now, he also had like a bit of a cloak going on. So, how do I want to do this? Gonna draw his hand. What hand is that? Is that left or right? That's left. Right? That's left hand. Right hand? Oh, flip. It's right. You're right. It's right hand. I'm so confused. Hi, Sunflower Frog. Why does each week have a hand? Mira, because people have hands. You draw people, you draw hands. Yeah, it has to be. It can't be the left. Yeah, it has to be the right hand. So that's the right hand. It is going in that direction. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, it's been so hard. I spent like so my most recent project was describing a fossil, and you have to keep talking about like the left lateral side, the right lateral side. I got my left and my right so badly mixed up. I'm just like, how the heck did I pass my driving exam? How in the world did my driving instructor not just immediately be like, you failed, you can't ever drive again? You're so bad at this. Don't have hands? Well then what am I using to draw if I don't have a hand? If I only had a hand. I'm drawing this part of the cloak further down so that I don't have to deal with drawing the other half of Martin's body. Because I'm big brain like that. Now we just have to do cloak. There we go. How are we feeling? Your toes? My arm stump. My mouth. Well, how am I talking and drawing at the same time? Do I have two mouths? Don't answer that, actually. That's... I regret asking that question. Magic. Magic. I'm like from My Little Pony. The unicorns from My Little Pony. I use my unicorn horn to lift things up like magic. I'm gonna like add some like lines coming out of here, like he's gripping onto his cloak. Kind of like that. A secret second mouth talk. Uh-huh. I'm not going to ask where I hide that secret second mouth. I don't want to know. Right, let's have a look and see how this is in darkness. Da, 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 da. Hello. I think we could give him like a white pupil, to be fair. Is his neck too thick? I think it might be. Why so many anatomy problems with this one for some reason? I literally started with Mumbo, like made my way from right to left. Thought I could finish with Martin here because I thought Martin would be the flipping easiest. But again, we're doing it on stream, I guess. Hi, Ellie Marina. What? I said that. I said that so quickly that I don't think I understood what I said. Hi, Ellie Marina. Welcome, my dude. Okay. I think we need to add like, I think we can do this with shading, is like adding darker circles under his eyes. Okay. I'm gonna keep the ghosts white because they're dead. And if they're dead, they can be that color. Okay. I'm losing it today. It's one of those days. It's just sometimes how it happens. It is what it is. Oh man, I don't think this is as good as the original frame. I think I have so much nostalgia for the original frame that I don't think I'm ever gonna like. I'm putting way too much pressure on myself. I don't think it's ever gonna live up to the original frame. It's just one of those ones, one of those bits of art where I was like, I have peaked. You have an idea? Shoot. What's the idea? Stop comparing, have fun. Touche, touche. You've caught me there. Stop rushing yourself. Thank you. Touche, let's just have fun. Let's just see how this can be without looking at the other one. I like colouring. Problem solved. Indeed. Colouring's fun. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. I have such vivid memories of designing the ghosts in this one. Of kind of like testing out different things, like how to get that ghost effect. Like colouring this part in is kind of giving me those memories back. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if I can reverse engineer what I did. Because I can't remember exactly what I did that first time around to get that ghost design. Because I remember every time I've drawn ghosts after that, I'm like, how did I do it? I don't know. And I think it's like a little bit different every single time. So I'm intrigued to see if I can, like, with the muscle memory of drawing this kind of frame, whether that will unlock like a key memory on how I did the ghosts. Because I have an idea. But I don't know how if I tried that. I mean, to be fair, the last time I drew a ghost, I think it was Ren for Feed the Machine about a year ago. So, it's been a hot minute since I drew Ghost. Apparently Martin has no teeth either. So let's give him teeth. The poor guy. Gone through so much. Gotta give him teeth at least. It'd be cruel of us not to. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Wrong layer, Kronk. I do like colouring. Colouring is a lot of fun. Did I design the ghost directly or did I ghostify my Jimmy Impulse Martin designs? I think I ghostified my Jimmy Impulse Martin designs. I think I did start out with like a black outline. And then I like drew them and then I figured out like, okay, how do I want the ghosts to look? And I think I very quickly then went on to that white outline that they have that is so characteristic for those kinds of ghost characters that I do. Oh no, actually the last time I drew a ghost was Jimmy for Eleanor Rigby. I did that on stream, actually. Last time I drew a ghost was on stream. Ha! What you have there? Let's just group these together so I don't get chaos. Jimmy, Martin. I was also pondering with the idea of like putting the, like posing the characters differently, or, you know, I was thinking a lot of things like how can I improve this, and I was just like, you know what, just draw the same thing and see what it looks like in your current style. Easy. Martin actually should be at the front. He should be in the foreground. Put all these reference pictures up top. Did I not take a single reference picture for Jimmy? Apparently not. Apparently not. It made them somewhat transparent. I did like a little bit with some overlay layers and stuff. Eleanor Rigby now. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? Hi, Jules. Hello, hello, my dude. I also love this shot. We love the angst here. I was just talking about how this is one of my favourite drawings I've ever done. So we colour in the characters like this. Just real... I want to see if I can figure out how I do the ghosts. I'm going to focus on that today because actually I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish today. There's a lot of drawing still left to do, and I do have uni tomorrow. And I do also have an assignment to finish before midnight, which midnight is in 3.5 hours. Huh. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But streaming was more important for me. Because the draw this in your styles. I think they're cool. Ba-doop. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. So I'm going to try with this with Jimmy, actually. I'm going to colour in Jimmy properly. And see if I can find like a process on how I colour in the characters in general when they're ghosts. I don't have like the ghosty kind of like tendrily things yet because I wanted to kind of... That's if I were like to critique this original drawing. We're looking at the drawing, we said we wouldn't. If I were to critique this original drawing, it's like how the kind of like ghost lines kind of come out. They don't really have any directionality to them, and I think it would be really cool if they did. So I want to kind of figure out, like, it goes this way, and impulses kind of goes, I don't know. Almost can go this way, something like that. So I remember having like trouble doing that in the first place. And it was kind of like just had to deal with how the space that I had, and I've got a little bit more space now, but we'll see. Which team was Etho again in last life? Best. He was team best with B-dubs, Skiz and Tango. He was the E in best. Ba-dup, ba-dup. Okie dokie. Indeedly doodly. Was Etho the last member of Best at that point? I think he was, right? Someone could do something like Best related. Acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to. Jimmy, you are so tan. Everybody wants to. There's a room when the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Oh, when they do, I'll be right behind you. So sad we almost made it. So glad we had to share it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I need to check something. Because I feel like I'm not incorrect in remembering this. the 3 Everyone Wants to Rule the World frames that we're doing, they're really close to each other, aren't they? They're incredibly close to each other. Let's see. Let's have a little quick looky. So we've done this frame. So yeah, it goes, there's a room where the light won't find you. We've done this one, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. We're doing this one. And then this one. It's literally, they're right on top of each other. So sad we almost made it. Oh no, I'm singing the Tear for Fears version. So they're like right on top of each other. We can almost like edit together. Like when we've done this one and when we've done this one. Oh my gosh. They're all within 5 seconds of each other. Or maybe a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all within like 6 seconds of each other. In a 3-minute song. What are the odds? What are the odds? Okay. No, I was correct in that assumption. Oh, damn. I kind of like, next Everyone Wants to Rule the World frame we do is kind of like, I want it to be, I mean, also with everyone, with Who Are You Really? Also with Who Are You Really? Because, like, we've done the beginning parts of it. And then, like, one bit at the end. But, like, the two of the frames that we've done, 2 of the 3 frames, are, like, right at the beginning. I feel like this is fishy business. Oh, I need to find... hold on, guys. I need to find Jimmy's original... I should find Jimmy's original skin here. That's not what his... That's not what his colour palette is for me. It's his, like, newer skin. Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy. Funnily enough, the most recent drawing I've done with Jimmy is also with this skin. Boop. Let's just plonk that reference in here. Let's crop it a bit. We don't need Scott in this frame. No Scott here. We just got the Southlanders. Ba-doop. Right. We can colour pick from something that isn't shaded, which is kind of tricky with this one. I think this isn't shaded. So sad we almost made it. Everybody wants to rule the world. It goes far too low for where I've started singing. So sad we almost... I can't sing today. So sad we almost made it. So glad we had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. And even that is almost too deep. You gotta have a range to sing this one. Ba-doop. Let's give the guy some white teeth, because why not? Boop. And let's also colour in his eyelashes. And also assuming that he has his eye open here. Okay. Also white S. Colouring white here feels very weird because the line art is white. It is. Oh no. Done with Ren, just need either man. So close. Alto melody, true. I've kind of been like on a road of like listening to music that my dad would listen to, because that's how I know like Tears for Fears was like on his playlist, and It's the End of the World as We Know It is also kind of like from that kind of era. But I've been like listening to Green Day, like real classics. I've been enjoying it. Especially like my, oh hello, that's oh. Jimmy, your skin is almost just the colour of gold. I need to find a different gold colour for you. It's almost the colour of your hair. But that can be the spyglass. It's fine. No can complain too much. We're gonna have effects with this anyway to make it look wacky. Yeah, man. Okay, oh no, we still need to do these parts. Some red. Oh, hello. Blood of angry men. Feeling a little bit musical today. Like the dark of ages past. Not being very precise with my colouring either. Okay, let's give him some skin shading. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around with him having like this light line art. I think that's fine. Again, I'm being like very loosey-goosey with this because like most of this isn't going to be visible with how I'm aiming to like put an effect on him. Kind of something like that. It does look like he has a black eye. Maybe that's too much around the eye. There we go. Righty-ho. Now here's, I think, what I did. So I added like something sort of layer on the skin layer. And then that did something. But I first, to get like a feel for how it's going to look, I need to make the background color. Good enough. Thank you, Big B's t-shirt. And let's give it like a purple gradient, I guess. Hi, Emmy fan. Welcome, welcome, my dude. Don't need to say sorry for missing stream. The VOD will always be there. But oh, it's such a good. It is such a good frame. I enjoy it a lot. Definitely add some purple in there. Purple is good for a night sky. We enjoy purple. You hear the tippy tappy tap taps of the pen. This is your artist ASMR. with the squeaky mic stand, of course, because oh no, it's now not holding its own weight. There we go. Because that is how we do things here. I've not forgotten the moon, by the way. The moon will come in later when I'm like shading Martin. The ghost didn't really get a lot of shading, to be fair. I remember now. Yeah, I'm just using ghost logic, indeed. It just merges away. I mean, Mambo's arms are gone. And there's going to be like some sort of like ghostly trails coming out of him doing something. Haven't really decided what direction it goes. This is your squeak ASMR, indeed. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that the mic stand needs WD-40. I'm sorry. Right, we've kind of got a bit of a background going here. I'm going to go a little lighter around Martin, and I'm going to go lighter around where the moon's going to be. Is that too light? I don't know. Maybe too light. Maybe too light. Maybe not saturated enough, actually. Let's get more saturation. I like some saturation in here. I like colour. I like colour, and colours are vibrant. Don't know where I went southern there. No, that's too much. The tappy tappies are too much here. Something like that. We'll do something like that. Yeah, this was the first time, like, the frame that I'm redrawing, this was the first time that I did this kind of ghost outline. The funny thing with when you've got like this white ghost, right? If you try any kind of bloom, like 1% bloom, you've already got like bam in your face. So I do like, there's no like nuance to the bloom. So what I kind of do is I duplicate the layer, do that bloom thing where it really goes ham, and then go like 50%. On the opacity. Yeah. It's like with and without. Already gives quite a good effect. Right, let's figure out what this looked like. So I could just go lower opacity. It's already quite effective. Can't remember what I did with the original. Hello? Oh, where'd it gone? Where's my boy? There he is. But I think I did something else. I might have used some sort of. One of these layers I felt like I used. Oh, that's a cool one. Just want monochrome. Oh, none of them really speak to me. Maybe some of them like lower opacity. What did I do? Guys, how did I do it? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Did I maybe make this one normal but a lower opacity? And then the liner on top, did I make that a different thing? No, I surely didn't. Don't think I did nothing there. Oh, I don't know. How did I get this effect on the ghouly ghosties? I've distinctly, maybe I just did a bunch of experimenting like I'm doing now, and then decided against doing any kind of like overlay things. I do like the screen. The lighting is also kind of cool. Man, I haven't a clue. Hard light. It's a bit too saturated, isn't it? Don't quite look like ghosts, do they? I've gone northern. I started out southern. Now I've gone northern. Southern America, Northern England. Huh. Do I think I don't have the image? I do not have the original file. Dude, that was a different device. I drew that on a completely different device. I've upgraded iPad since, and back then I only had 64 gigabytes of space on my iPad, so I had to delete stuff all the time. In between every animatic, I had to delete stuff. Was it a multiply? It can't have been a multiply. But we can just experiment for now. Oh, oh, oh. What the heck's going on? Oh, I'm doing the wrong layer here. Dang, dang, dang. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Santiago. Santiago. There it is, Santiago. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Dude, I find it so difficult to understand those kinds of names. But I did good. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. And Amel fan as well. Thank you for the follow. It's good to have you guys here. Welcome, welcome. I like this lighting effect. It's not the same as I had before, but I think I like it like that. I said I like it like that. I think that's cool. How dare Amy fan. It's all good, my dude. There's never any pressure to follow here. It's just hang out however you want. Can I clipping mask? Is that gonna? Oh, okay, cool. Now I can shade, which I'm doing in a very difficult way because I can't really see what I'm doing. But I don't think like the ghost didn't have a lot of shading previously, and I kind of like that effect. Maybe I'll go on the highlights, I guess. Thank you, my dude. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, I think the shading will work. Shading kind of adds something to it. Le je ne sais quoi. Don't tell Beamy I spoke French. kind of getting the shading down. Right, I think that's good enough. I don't want to overdo. And then I'll clipping mask again, and I'll add some highlights. Let's see what this looks like. Is that like a pale moonlight as some highlights? How's that going to look? Okay-ish. Maybe I should go a little bit more saturated. No, none of it's going to be visible. It's fine. Done with Etho and Ren. Oh my gosh, you've done so well. See you, Mirror. Have a wonderful rest of the day, my dude. You locked in. You've locked in on stream. I wonder, because it's very bluish right now. What if I go completely orange? No, that doesn't work for the colour palette. I think it's just going to have to be bluish because it's a very bluish background. Interesting, I can barely see this highlight. Because usually this kind of thing, let me show you what this would look like. This kind of like strong highlight, but I don't see it now. Oh, it's 9 PM. Dude, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to finish off Jimmy here, and then we're going to have to finish for today. Don't you? It's been 3 hours. I'll finish this off stream. But I got to hand in my assignment. Unicorns, I'm afraid. That's what it is. Very slight bit of highlightage. I think that's alright, that works. So what if I were to duplicate? Oh, hold on. Duplicate, no, not all of Jimmy, actually, not all of Jimmy. Without the line art. Duplicate Jimmy. Flatten him. Oh, I like that effect. Like that effect. Like 2 Jimmys. Ooh, that's nice. I do like. That's a cool effect. Amazing, you can't type. You're good, my dude. You're good. Okay. And so what's interesting is ever since I started... I know I did colour in line art back then, but I wonder if I could colour in some line art here a little bit. See what this looks like. Just like a little bit of like a dusting of a light blue. Just a tiny bit, because I'm kind of obsessed with it recently. That's the full body. Really want everything coloured in. It's kind of cool. Matches it with the background a bit more. No, I'm not going to go overboard on it. I think I'm just going to keep it white. That's kind of cool. I'm happy with how that looks. I think that gives a cool effect. Huh. Well, we're not quite finished, but I think we can still do a little time-lapse video, as we often do. Yeah, I think we're good. There's nothing suspicious in there. This was started today. I started this drawing today. People did so cool today. I loved it. Oh, so I was trying here, by the way, with this swirl here. I was trying to maybe get like a more fluid composition between the 3 ghosts. Kind of so like they flow in like a spiral or something. I didn't quite figure that out. I couldn't quite get it. So I instead decided to make them look like they kind of slotted together. Like a puzzle. Because I've kind of got elements of that in the original drawing anyway. Just like an example. Just exit out of here. Kind of like Impulse slots nicely between like Mumbo's head here. Oh, for goodness sake. Need a new layer. So like there's like this gap between Impulse and Mumbo here. And like a nice gap between Jimmy and Impulse. That's kind of like what my goal was with the... how they kind of slot into each other. Less of a like a flowing composition, more of that kind of thing. So they slot together. But I tried it. But I kind of also wanted to keep like the poses because I was proud of the poses to begin with. I'm really intrigued to see how this comes out. How this does. This is more just like a how have I improved in my character design, in my posing, in my in my anatomy, because the composition, I mean, yeah, the composition and the posing is pretty much the same. So yeah, lovely to grab in some reference images. That's the last time I drew Impulse, by the way, for Eleanor Rigby. This was also almost a year ago, dudes. It's been a hot minute since I. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not the last time I drew Impulse. The last time I drew Impulse was B-Dub stabbing Impulse. I tell lies. I apologize. They weren't purposeful lies. They were just lies of ignorance, I guess. You can guys see me kind of like fiddling around Mumbo's position, and I'll fiddle around Impulse's position as well, move them a bit so they kind of slot better into each other. Another great thing to do if you're drawing digital, by the way, like you saw me do that with Mumbo and Impulse, is flipping your drawings. Oh, you saw me do it with Martin as well. It's flipping your drawings to see if the composition, if the anatomies looks alright, because sometimes you look at a drawing for so long you don't see if the anatomy's off. So that's always also something, if you're on digital, then you can flip your canvas to see if it looks wonky from the other side. Yeah, so they're kind of floating there, slotting into each other. And this is where we started on stream. So yeah. Man, I spent like almost as much time on Martin as I spent on all three of the ghosts. That's, oops. Oh well. Oh, to be fair, actually, we did some colouring as well, so that's some part of the time. The jaw struggle. You guys did so well. I'm so excited to see what next week has to offer with all your guys' etho designs. Front etho. I mean, we generally like have like the ruling that if you want to like draw a beat of this body where he's holding up the arrow or something, you know, kind of like the frames surrounding the scene, you can do. We kind of had that ruling with like drawing green when it was a frame of Mumbo falling. So I'm intrigued to see what you guys come up with there. See if there's any kind of like, you know, if we're going to have a full person Ren, or if we're going to have B-Deb's buddy. Oh, I'm so excited to play with his, because that was like one of the frames where I really went hard on the expression. This is us trying the different styles for Jimmy. I really went hard on the expression for that one. So I'm intrigued to see. I'm intrigued to see if I can like improve the expression anymore. But anyway, let's poddle onto this screen then, eh? I've just had the match. I've just remembered that I also need to post the shorts. I'm going to maybe not do that today because I do need to finish my assignment, but I'm going to try and remember to do that tomorrow. And if I don't, then at me on the Discord if I forget to post the next frame on the socials, on the YouTube Shorts and the Instagram Reels. But yeah, I've been busy. Lots of exciting things on the horizon in life. But I hope this week I'm going to be a little bit less busy, so to have more time for art. Come play TCG sometime. I will, Multi. I will when I don't have uni work until 10 p.m. each night. I do want to. And I also want to throw a lava bucket on you. Oh man, I just really wish I had more time to hang out with my friends, because I miss you guys. We had a good time. The mod guys. We hang out on. We played some games on Friday, which was fun. And it was nice to hang out, and I miss that, and I want to do more of it, but I don't have time, and it makes me sad. But I do my best. We do what we can. I'll have more time, hopefully, in the new year. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. I'm excited to see your draws and your style entries for next week. Yeah. I hope you had a wonderful time. I've already said that. Have a good week, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Don't let the seasonal depression kick your backsides. Feel like celebrating Christmas. That's what I do. That's my battle. That's how I battle the sadness of the trees losing their leaves and it's getting darker and colder. I think Christmas. I hang on to Christmas and the joy that it brings. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I think all that is left for me to do is to send you guys off into the void that is the internet. Thank you for being here. It's good to catch up. Always good to chat. Good to hang out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.